Hello, everybody, and happy Easter. It's so great to be here. Oh my gosh. I think it's been like at least over a month since the last unboxing. I don't know. I was just waiting for, like enough to talk about. And then I was like, do I even have anything? I don't even know if I have anything to talk about today, to be honest with you. To be honest. But I'm going to be doing it anyway. Oh, let me hit that little timer there so I know how long I've been going. So, today we're going to do a simple unboxing. I'll probably go through everything, but I really don't know what to talk about today. There's not really much to talk about. Just thinking about like movies recently. Like I seen Novocaine, I seen all these movies, but like it's like don't really want to talk about them. I don't know. It's like Novocaine was good, but like what else is there to say about Novocaine? What's another one that I just seen recently? Oh yeah, seen the Looney Tunes, but I think I already talked about Looney Tunes. What else came out recently? I will say Sinners. The Sinners is good, but it just literally came out, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So I won't be doing that. But first off, I want to say thank you to my mom for giving me this for Easter. This is fantastic, a little Snoopy. So thank you, Mom, for giving me this for Easter. What else we got here? Since there's no one really here in the chat, I was going to say, like, what should we start with? Should we start with McFarlane, NECA, miscellaneous? What do you guys want to do? But, we're just going to have to improv here because I'm the only one here. So let's start with McFarlane. And to explain, so McFarlane has been doing these Batman animated series. And from my previous ones, they're a little wonky because they're using like the same molds from what do you call it? I think when DC directed them. So they're like a little wonky, a little misshapen and all that. And I got the other ones. I got like Two-Face, the Lightning Strike Batman, and then Batgirl. And I didn't really want the Joker, right? Oh, where's Besky? I don't know. I didn't text Besky. Besky, maybe I should test Bexy. Becky. I'll text Becky. Becky is a friend of the show. Becky has her own live stream, so oh, wait. Just type in live, and she'll know what to do. She'll probably tell me, like, I'm busy. I'm baking cakes. I'm recycling my sandals to save the rainforest. Okay, so that's done. So anyway, so there's a Build-A-Figure with all the ones I got to build Maxi Zeus from one of the greatest Batman animated series episodes ever. And I was like, I really don't want the Joker. But then I was like, well, if I ever see Joker in the store, I'll get him. And then I even did like research. I was like, well, okay, Joker sold out in the store. How much does he go for on like an eBay or something secondhand? And he was going for like $70 to $80. And I was like, oh God, sickening. It's like, I don't want to build Maxi Zeus that much. So then, Besky is here. Besky is here. Yay, Besky! Aw, look at Besky. Thank you, Besky, for showing up today. Thank you. So, a few weeks ago, like a month ago at least, probably, I'm at Target, and there he is, the Joker. And of course, in the store, he was like only $25. So I was like, hell's yes, I get to finish my Maxi Zeus. Lord Hades! So great. So in the episode, for those who don't know, Maxi Zeus is this rich billionaire who is obsessed with like Greek mythology and stuff like that. And he becomes so paranoid because he gets involved with like the like mobster shit and gangster stuff. He shutters himself away to his top floor, which is like a recreation of Greece. Like there's like marble buildings up there and stuff like that. And he thinks he's Zeus. And it's sad because his wife slash like the person who runs his business is like sad, like, oh no, I've lost touch with Maxi, like poor Maxi Zeus, and he's just so obsessed of like thinking that he's Zeus. And then when Batman shows up, he's like, there's my brother, Lord Hades, coming from the underworld to visit me. And Batman is just like, what's funny about that episode too? Batman doesn't dare try to correct him. Batman just shows up to try to get information that he can, because I think Batman's like investigating something, and then he totally doesn't mess with whatever's going on with Maxi. He doesn't say like, hey, you're crazy, hey, you're going through this. He just like shows up and just goes along with it. He's like, all right, whatever, I'm here. And as the episode goes on, Maxie Zeus becomes more paranoid, right? And I'm going to build the Maxie Zeus right now. So he becomes more paranoid, right? And then he's like loses trust into his wife and girlfriend because I think she wants like Batman to help him. Like he's gotten deep into whatever he's into, and now he's like lost his mind. So then he's like, I've lost trust of my wife, and like he puts her on this big giant gun that's like it's not even a gun, it's like a electricity weapon, but it's almost like a lightning bolt thing. So he's like, I'm going to shoot my lightning bolts at her and then at Gotham City because I don't trust them anymore. And then Batman comes in and saves the day. And it's cool, too, because, like, Batman shows up and he comes in there, like, Die Hard style. He comes in through, like, the air vents. And then he has to fight, like, I think there's, like, a wild wildebeest in the episode or something like that Batman has to go after. And then, I'm trying to think what else happens in the episode. Anyway, he ends up saving the girl, and then I love at the end when Maxie Zeus gets caught by Batman, he gets thrown into Arkham Asylum, and when Maxie Zeus goes to Arkham, he's so happy because he feels like he's gone to where the gods are. He's like, oh, this is truly paradise where all the gods, Loki. And he looks at Joker, and he looks at Two-Face, and he's like, oh my God, this is where I need to be. These are where all the gods are, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful little episode. Oh, maybe I should have put the head on last. I'm trying to put the legs onto the body. Oh, God. Maybe I should have used, done this afterwards to use a hair dryer to loosen the plastic. Come on, you got this. Come on, Aladdin. Oh, yeah, I did that reference and someone got it. That was funny. I was like, come on, Aladdin. And someone laughed. I was like, oh, good. They got the reference. Wonderful. I might have to do a little bit later. But here's Maxie Zeus. I have all the pieces for the Build-A-Figure. So the legs, it's on the box, right? It's got to be on the box. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, it does. Okay, so number one, Two-Face. Two-Face came with the head and extra hands. And then Batman Lightning Strike came with the arms, and Batgirl came with the legs. So now I have the Joker, which came with the torso. And it's funny because that became the hardest toy to find. Was the torso. So here he is. Maxie Zeus. My brother, Lord Hades. So wonderful. It's awesome. I'm actually excited to have Maxie Zeus. Now he can stand up there with my other Batman animated series figures. That's so funny. And he's like not even like a main tier Batman villain. He's like probably C or D list, but it don't matter because he's so fun. It's a fun episode. He only shows up in one episode. But I love it. That's cool. All right. Let's see. And then we have the Joker here. Joker here! Oh my gosh. So, for those who don't know, I was going to save this for them. Oh, yeah. Captain Iron Dog. Yes, Maxie Zeus is a Build-A-Figure for the McFarlane toy line. I've already explained it. I don't want to really explain it again. So I literally just went through all the pieces. But yeah. So as I was saying, Joker here. So I've been, for those who don't know, I've been doing the research for a new YouTube poop I'm working on. I was going to save it for the channel update, but I'm sure I'll do that at some point. The reason why I haven't done a live channel update is because I actually want to show the horror movie trailer I'm working on, like in full, like what I have done. This is what I have. This is the reason why I'm not working on it. This is the reason why. Like, I actually want to show that, but the problem is, if I'm going live with it, it'll immediately go down because it's copyrighted music and stuff like that. So I have to record it and then upload it. So there is that. But I've been doing research for a YouTube poop, and getting back to my point, I found this dubbed Batman show from the 70s, Batman New Adventures, and someone made a dub where Joker's terrible at hiding his voice, because like in the episode, this Batman cartoon, he's like on the phone and he's like dressing up as different people, but it's always that Mark Hamill Joker voice. He's like, hello, Joker here, and he's like, wait a minute, he's like, oh, Joker here, and he's like really bad at hiding that voice to the point where even Batman can't even tell the difference. Like he's on the phone faking a phone call, and it's clearly the Joker trying to hide the voice. Joker, yeah. I just found that idea so funny where Joker tries to do all these schemes as different people in different outfits, but he can't hide his stupid Mark Hamill voice. Oh God, it just made me laugh so hard. It's the Djibouti Dubs. They're the ones who did that. He's like, "Hello, Joker here," and here's a close up of it. So this is great. So this will just be like a display piece during my Christmas season. Joker, Batman smells. Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost a wheel, and Joker got away. Oh, my mom says I should be wearing ears because it's Easter. Easter Parade. Have you guys seen that show, Easter Parade? I was just looking up here. I'm like, I think those are my rabbit ears, but I didn't want to get in the way. But I'm doing it anyway. Here we go. Get these on the right way. I think these are the right way. It might be backwards. Shit, that cracks me up. Oh, anyway, Djibouti Dubs. They're the ones who did it. I forget which video it is. I'm sure it'll have Joker in the thumbnail. But every time it did it, it just made me laugh where he was just like on the phone trying to hide his identity, and he just couldn't do it because he's stupid Mark Hamill Joker. I like the accessories it comes with. It comes with a little dead tree that you could put the little ornaments on. So like here's the tree, and then you just put the little ornaments on it. Happy Easter, Captain Iron Dog. He has risen. He has risen. And then we have I want an animal hat. Savage, are you out there? Mom Gaming, are you out there? Give Becky an animal hat. Oh yeah, Becky's my favorite baker. I don't know if you guys know this. Like, she's an excellent baker. Every weekend she goes out and bakes cakes, and she always says, "I'm only decorating them." I'm like, "No, Becky, you're baking cakes. Stop it." But anyway, she's a great decorator of cakes. It's wonderful. She makes some cupcakes, but mostly cakes. She's an artist. She's wonderful. I like how some McFarlanes have like all the hands. Like this Joker has like, let's see, 2, 4, 6, and number 7. Because he has his little... He's got like his little South Park hand. I know it's like the Christmas hand, but it's almost like the South Park hand. The Jennifer Lopez. But he has all these hands. All these hands. Let's see. Now I want cake. I have a cat cake this Saturday coming up. Ooh, cat cake. I love cats. Becky knows me too well. I love cats. I love cakes. I love Snoopy. I love Garfield. I love all those things. Captain Iron Dog, you should get cake. Oh, Captain Iron Dog, you know what I've been thinking? I'm thinking about getting card sheets finally for these McFarlane cards, but I'm trying to remember if these are like regulation cards, because I almost feel like they're a little bit bigger than normal cards. These cards right here. Let's see what it says on here. Batman, the Animated Series, The Joker, data file, real name, NA, not available. The Joker professes what they must arguably be the most dangerous criminal mind on the planet, with no moral compass to speak of and sick sense of humor that derives joy from witnessing the pain of others, the notorious Clown Prince of Crime. Wow, they copyrighted that or trademarked that. I never knew that. So Clown Prince of Crime is trademarked by DC, is a smiling foil to Batman's grim and serious demeanor. With a reputation as infamous as that of the Dark Knight, the Joker has become the one-man movement in the city of Gotham. In the city of Gotham City, wouldn't that just be easier to say in the movement in the city of Gotham? I don't know. I guess so. Attracting a sea of followers as he proceeds to indulge in the unthinkable crimes that would give even the cruelest career criminal pause. It's true. That's not funny. That's sick, dude. When they fucking torture poor Robin in the Batman Beyond movie. That's the furthest Joker's ever gone in the show, where it's like, all right, It's almost like when Rufio dies in Hook. Okay, it's not funny anymore. We gotta stop playing. Let's see what else we got. Okay, hang on. They probably are regular card size. Oh, let's see. Do I have a regular card? Do I have a regular card? Okay, that's got to be a regular card. Let's see. They are regular cards. Okay, good. For some reason, I have a Terminator 2 card. I don't even remember why I have this. I'm looking over there right now. I have zero recollection of ever getting Terminator 2 cards, but they're the same size, so that works. Good. 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 But for some reason, I thought they were bigger. I don't know why. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, since there's a crowd here, do we want to do miscellaneous, NECA, or another McFarlane? What do you guys think? Yes, it did come in handy, Captain Iron Dog, the Terminator card. I was kind of shocked. I was kind of shocked that I even had that there because I was like, do I have regular cards? And I do. That I do. NECA! NECA, NECA, Bobeka, Banana, Nana, Fofeka, Me, My, Momeka, NECA. So I would say like a year ago, right? It feels like 2 years because I think they announced it 2 years ago. But last year there was like a Kenai Comic Con exclusive that came like in a pizza box. I think there was like a T-shirt or something like that, and it came with Kenai here from Ninja Turtles 2. And I swore to God, like I'm like, oh geez, I guess I'm going to miss out. That was an exclusive because I know they've done that before. They did that with Danny. Danny came inside NECA mystery box kind of thing, and he was exclusive to that. And I think it was because the copyrights to the Sid Vicious shirt, so they really couldn't mass produce it. They could only do like a limited thing. So I thought that's what they were doing with Kenai, right? And then all of a sudden, like a month ago, Walmart was like, hey, we're having like a spring break cleaning thing and we're going to do like pre-orders of this Kenai. I was like, holy shit, I got to get on that. So I ordered him up and he was cheap. I think like, if I recall correctly, like I think he was like listed for like 75, but he was going for like a regular price NECA, like, 25 to 40 or something. I forget which. I don't know all the details. It's been a month. But he was cheaper than he was going for because they were having like a spring break like thing or something. I was like, oh my God, I got to get that. So I ordered Kenai. Or Keno. Is it Keno? Keno. Kenai. Fucking Brother Bear. Keno from Ninja Turtles 2. Oh my God. I sound like such a fool. But it's okay because I'd rather do a live than, pre-recorded. Because if it was pre-recorded, I'd have to do all that. Like, no, it's staying in. I said Kenai. It's Keno. But anyway, Keno comes with an extra head, a couple pair of hands, the pizza box, the pizza delivery thing, his little motorcycle. And I love this motorcycle. Like, I'm pretty sure this is it metal? Or is it plastic? It looks like metal. Maybe it's like fake metal or something. But from the looks of it, it looks like metal, like, but it's just plastic, which is cool. I like the paint job they did on it. So, oh yeah, I never ordered that shirt. I was going to. There was these Rucking Rotten shirts. Rucky Frotten. What was it? Rucking Frotten shirts that were available this weekend. And I kind of wanted to get it. But then I just, I talked myself out of it. I was like, I have enough, t-shirt design stuff like Halloween and all that. Point Break, Independence Day. It's like, I have enough of those shirts. I don't really need a Ninja Turtle shirt. And plus, it's going to, by the time I get it, I won't get it in time for, if I do go to Niagara Falls. If I do go to Niagara Falls, the shirt won't show up in time. It'll come afterwards, so then I'll just have, like, I don't know. It didn't seem right to order the shirt. I was like, nope, don't order it. Even though it's like nostalgia, it has the little Pizza Hut logo on it. And I'm like, nah, not worth it. I don't know. I feel like I'm growing up a little bit, where it's like, no, I got enough t-shirts. Let me get some grown-up shirts. Let me get some polos and golf polos or whatever. I need something to wear in public. I can't keep wearing stupid t-shirts. Anyway, I'm trying to open this up. There's like different. I don't even know what this is. It's whatever's holding the pizza box. Oh, that's another thing I should talk about. So I follow this toy guy on the YouTube. Was it Valaverse Toys? If that's how it's pronounced, Valaverse. And his helper accidentally slipped some news in one of the episodes, and I haven't seen it dropped anywhere else. He said it in the video, and I trust him. And the cameraman said that they're working on a figure of the April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles 2. I'm not sure if they're doing a third one yet. I'm sure they'll do that later down the line, but they're doing the April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles 2. And I was like, hot damn, it's happening. I'm excited. I want April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles 2. Let's see. And I've realized that I've mostly collected Ninja Turtles 2 stuff. Like, I do like Ninja Turtles 1, of course, who doesn't? But, I like Ninja Turtles 2 a lot more. At least toyetically, you know what I mean? Toyetically, I do like the toys because, I like how they look. I like him in his little Casablanca outfit with his little suitcase. I love Donatello with the payphone. They all have things from those movies that make them more toyetic and more displayable rather than the first movie, which is just he needs food, bring him some food. Am I putting that on the right way? Let's see. This one looks like the right way. There you go. It clicks in that way. All right, goody. Oh yeah, I finally displayed Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter's over there in the group. Goody. So that's cool. His little pizza box goes in the back of the motorcycle. Let's see. It's insane that NECA is going to do this figure for Superman. Are they? Oh my gosh. Let's go. Dream on, dweeb. Yeah, when I do dream, I'll dream of someone a little thinner. This is cool. So it came in his little, heat tray, right? This little heat package that delivers the pizza in them. It has a little receipt printed on it. And here's the thing. I just opened it up. There's a goddamn cardboard pizza box inside it. Oh, NECA, you wonderful toy company, you. I'm glad they've gotten better, at least. Oh my gosh, and even the little details of the carved pizza actually look like someone took the pizza out of there. That's cool. So I'll put that back in there. As I was saying, they've improved over the years, because I remember when I'd say oh my god, even a few years ago. I'd say 2016 or whatever, 2015. Their stuff was really fragile. I was afraid to move their stuff. But nowadays, it's I'm not that afraid. It's good. The quality's there. At least it's improved. I know there's some quality control issues. I know Luke, when Luke was playing or moving his figure, he broke Marty McFly's leg off, and I was like, how'd you do that? Because you can move these, but they're not for play, and you can't really move them too much. But if you collect NECA enough, you know how much movement there is. I don't know. I just feel there's more control of what you can do with it. Oh, I should put him with fists, or should I put him with I don't know. I don't know how to display him. Now that I think of it, now that I finally have Keno. Oh, he's even got the little Roy's Pizza on the back of his jacket. This is so cool. Straight out of the movie. Look at that. That's so cool. You'll be getting a surprise this week, I hope. Oh gosh, what surprise? Oh no, I'm scared. Yeah, they posted a picture of it. What? I posted a picture. What? Show me the context of this comment. The April O'Neil? Have they showed a picture of it yet? Oh my gosh. Tweet that to me. Captain Iron Dog, tweet me the picture of the April O'Neil. Oh my god. Pizza box grease stains A+. Oh yeah, so cool. No, Five Below probably has a miniature pizza that go in the pizza box. Oh, the Superman. Send it to me. Tweet it. Tweet it at me. Tweet it at me at my web zone on Twitter. So I'm trying to figure out how should I display him. Maybe I should display him with the pizza in his hand. In his hands. It'd be really funny. I should. Nah, there's not enough. But remember in the movie when he takes off all the ornaments off the little dummy? That'd be so cool if I could put all the ornaments in his hand. That'd be sweet. Okay, so Put her arms out a little bit forward, and then like that, and then nope, move them inwards. Okay. Ooh, eBay sent me a message. eBay. I wonder what it is. Here he is. Maybe I should display him like that, holding the pizza. Pizza. That'd be cool. Maybe I should display him like that. Because I was kind of thinking maybe have him with fists, like he's gonna fight. But I feel like my display here of all the turtles is like them and their greatest hits. Like you, like his Casablanca outfit, you know. So maybe, just maybe, I'll have him just holding a pizza like this. Because April O'Neil's got to come here, right? And if I display April O'Neil, I got to have her with the nunchucks, right? Because in the movie, she's like, I've been practicing. So with the April O'Neil, I got to have her with the nunchucks. Or maybe have her with the snake. Oh my God. I'm thinking of all the possibilities whenever they do the April O'Neil. I hope she comes with the skateboard. Because I remember she carries the skateboard and the fake snake. Because she's going around her apartment picking up all their toys and knickknacks. And then she's like, Raphael. And she's got like all these toys. Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. The rat is the cleanest one. Oh, man, that movie's so cool. Okay, so Keno is open. The heads, let's see. What's the difference of the heads? I think one's smiling and one's like, it's very subtle. Like this one's very friendly, Keno. Like they're gone after April, and then this one is like, what do you call it? When he's trying to save the mall from getting robbed. Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques. Donnie, give it up. Oh man, it's all in here. I don't know where I keep it, but it's up here. Because like, if you were to ask me to quote Ninja Turtles before the show, I'd be like, I don't know anything from Ninja Turtles, but randomly I'll remember all this. Wax on, mouth off. Yeah, a little two-raff. Babies, they're babies. So that's Keno. I'm so excited to have Keno. I'm going to have him displayed up here. I probably got to shift everything a smidge to that side because I have the real Ghostbusters on that side, and they have like way too much real estate over there, even though it's just four of them. So I'll move the Statue of Liberty head just a smidge that way, so I can display the upcoming April O'Neil and then the Keno, and they'll go over here with the turtles because I think I have both. No wait, I think I have three. Wait, hang on. No, that's right. So I have Casey back there in his helmet, and then I have regular April O'Neil, and then I have the Bride of Frankenstein April O'Neil. The Summer House April O'Neil is in my NECA box, and then oh yeah, the scientist is back there. I forgot the scientist's name. My favorite guy. What's his name? Anyway, David Warner. I know the actor's name. David Warner, the guy from Scream 2, Omen. He's back there because he's in Ninja Turtles. He's the guy. Oh, God, I wish I could remember his name. Oh, you know, it'd be so cool if they made like a little Bart Simpson glass like in the movie. Anyway, I love Ninja Turtles too. Okay. What are next, guys? We have McFarlane, NECA, Miscellaneous. What do you got? What's the idea? What are we feeling? Guys? What are we feeling? And while you guys decide, I do have a little time killer. This is like a little movie trivia thing here. The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy's house landed on which wicked witch? A, east, B, west, C, north, or D, south? Pretty sure it was east, right? I'm going to say east. Okay, Mama says McFarlane. Let's go with another McFarlane. And with McFarlane, we have the action figure I've been waiting for since McFarlane started doing the toy line. My last unboxing, I showed you the Chase figure that I found at Walmart. So now I finally have the other one. So here it is. The regular Power Girl, my favorite character. So Power Girl, I love Power Girl. If I could do a DC movie, I would do Power Girl, and I would basically kind of just redo Cobra, because to me, Power Girl is like a, I wouldn't say, she's not smart, right? She's not, you know, she's not world's greatest detective, and she's not Superman. She's kind of like a loose cannon in a certain way because she's just a freaking alien from outer space with superpowers, right? With Superman superpowers, mind you. I would have her, do all the stuff I always do in my we call it my Dawn of Justice trailers, where I would just have her be like Sylvester Stallone in Cobra, where she just goes in there, kicks ass, and they're like, "Did you use excessive force?" And Power Girl would be like, "I used what I had," because I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, in one of her early issues, they really do that. Like the news reporters are like, "Did you use excessive force?" And Power Girl was like, "I did what I needed to do." I was like, "Hell yeah, that's Power Girl." But I love Power Girl. I love her outfit, of course. Of course. Look at Power Girl's outfit. Snarf. Oh, she comes with a cloth cape. That's awesome. And then she has a little kitty cat. Little kitty cat. Figaro was a little kitty cat. Little kitty cat. Little kitty cat. Weast. That's funny. Who doesn't like Power Girl? I think everyone loves Power Girl, especially Matthew Robinson on Twitter. Just tweet Matthew Robinson a picture of Power Girl and he'll just lose his mind. He'll lose his flipping mind. So at Matthew Robinson on Instagram or on Twitter, call him out. Say, "Hey, Matthew Robinson, we know what you are." And just post a picture of Power Girl and he'll be like, "How'd you know? How'd you figure the matter?" And we're like, "We knew." Oh my god, it's so cool. I definitely got to give her fists, because she'll kick your ass in a punch fight. Oh my god. Okay. So, spoiler alert for the Sarah episode next week. So I was watching Hamilton, and the the line from Lazy Sunday finally made sense, because in the movie Hamilton, there's Aaron Burr. What's his name? It's Aaron Burr, right? So anyway, Burr's the one who shot Alexander Hamilton. And I was like, "Oh, that makes sense," because in the Lazy Sunday episode, there's a lyric that says, "They should call me Aaron Burr. By the way, I'm dropping Hamiltons," because they're dropping $10 bills. And it's so funny because the people are rolling their eyes like, "Oh my god, who pays in $10 bills?" And it's so funny. Oh my gosh. So that's a spoiler alert for next episode, because I will bring it up again to Sarah. But I just thought it was funny because it makes sense to me now. I'm like, "Oh, that's hilarious. They should call me Aaron Burr. By the way, I'm dropping Hamiltons." What do you see? Was that a message? Oh yeah. Okay? We see. So I just got a message that I should talk about him, and I think I can talk about him now, I guess. So, some sad news happened recently. Val Kilmer passed away. That was some sad news that happened. I was like, "Oh my gosh." You know, I came pretty close, like maybe 2 or 3 times at work crying. And I was like, "Oh, geez." Because I know there's certain actors I know I'll have to call off work when they pass away. I know one's Bill Murray, for sure. I think I'll need to at least take a day off from work and just mourn Bill Murray when he passes away. And the other one I think I need to, like, I'll call off. I'm like, I gotta call off, is when Jeff Bridges passes away. So when Jeff Bridges passes away, that'll hit me hard. Even thinking about it right now, it's gonna hit me hard, because he's the dude. He's Tron. He's King Kong, blown away. And Val Kilmer is very similar in this way, because when I was a kid, he was the guy. Because I think he was he's like one ring below Bruce Willis. Because to me, Bruce Willis is my guy. When I was a kid, I wanted to look like Bruce Willis. I wanted the thing. Second one down, I thought was the coolest guy ever, was Val Kilmer, because he was Batman in Batman Forever. He was the Saint in that movie, The Saint. He was Doc Holliday in Tombstone, and I love those movies. And I think as a kid, I probably watched it once, but in Heart of Darkness or whatever, the one that's in the, is it The Lion in the Darkness? Whatever that 90s movie is called. I knew that there's that one. And then when I grew up a little bit more in my teenage years, I watched The Doors. which he's really great in. And it's just sad that he's gone because he was always one of those people I wanted to meet at a Comic-Con at one of these things. I was like, one day I'll meet him. One day I'll be able to tell him that I loved The Saint, and I would rent it from the library all the time. And my mom would be like, "No, stop renting The Saint. You got to get other ones." I rented it so much, guys, that my mom actually made like a bootleg copy where we connected both the VCRs together and recorded The Saint because I would always rent The Saint. I love The Saint that much because to me he was so cool. I think I loved that as a kid when actors would be other characters in the same movie, like when Bruce Willis was in The Jackal. I think that's one of his cooler movies. I know it's cheesy, but I love when Bruce Willis has like the blonde hair and he's got the fat outfit on, and then he's like dressing as these different characters, like the surfer guy. And the same thing with The Saint, because in The Saint he dresses as like the cool like Jim Morrison type, and then he dresses as the gay guy at the airport, and then he dresses like the Russian guy in the same scene with him. It was so cool. And again, like I got emotional at work because I was thinking like, oh my god, I would watch his movies all the time, and I would watch Tombstone all the time. Say when. I got one for the each of you. And then it's like life's not easy. Life's just life. It's just like, it's so sad that he's gone, and it's kind of wild too because I feel like it's not my theory. Someone else said this on Twitter, and I was like, holy smokes, that sounds like Val Kilmer. Because Val Kilmer was an artist, and he always was like spiritual and all that. And someone had a theory that he was able to see people mourn for him while he was alive because of the movie Top Gun Maverick. And I was like, oh my God. And it kind of goes in deeper because another thing I didn't know, but in Top Gun Maverick, it's his real son in the movie, and I'm pretty sure it's his real daughter or something. I don't think it's his real wife because, of course, that's an actress. But like, those are his real family members at his funeral in the movie when they're handing the flag over. And I was like, oh my God! So he was able to share his art, or like use art in a way to see how people would mourn for him and how to miss him. Because in that movie, it's so sad. He has like a couple lines of dialogue, but he has so much presence in that performance in Top Gun. Oh man! Again, it just proves how much Top Gun Maverick is like one of the best movies ever made. It's because Val Kilmer is in it too. It's so good, and it's so funny because like all these legacy sequels always have a character that comes back and it's always like ass. But like Val Kilmer had like a really good part in Top Gun Maverick, and they really, even though he couldn't do as much as he could, he did what he could, and that was more than we had expected. You know what I mean, as an audience. And I thought that was such an interesting theory that he used his art to see, his because when you die, you don't know how many people, care about you, or, it's always afterwards. They all come out after to say nice things. You never see it while you're alive. And I feel like he kind of got to see that while he was alive. It's interesting. It's a weird thing to see. It's almost like, I think the other actor who did this too, who kind of saw like his, life afterwards, after he came back, was, oh God, what's his name? Oh God, nobody. Oh God. Why am I forgetting? Why am I blanking? I'll be so embarrassed. Bob Odenkirk. When he had his heart attack, it was like the whole world like came together and like prayed and said all these words to make sure he didn't pass away. And like when he came to, he just found out how much people loved him. And that's got to be like a tremendous gift and almost overwhelming to know how many people loved you. Because I'm pretty sure that day when Bob Odenkirk had his heart attack, like everyone on like had nothing but good things to say about him, and they're just pulling through, and they were all sad. But when he pulled through, he's like, "Oh my God, I didn't know this." It was great. It's just interesting, though. I'm thinking about that one with Val Kilmer, because he has like all these movies too that are so good. Like I still haven't seen Spartan. I want to see Spartan. That came out in like 2005, I think, maybe 2004. He was also in Deja Vu, which is pretty good. The Denzel Washington movie. Of course, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was really good. And he was funny on that show Extras with oh God, what's his name? The little man, the little person. Warwick Davis, that guy. So here's Power Girl with her cape that you can pose. It's so cool. You can pose it. Another eBay thing. What's going on? Oh, it's because I added new things. So I added the Venture Brothers. Because I realized, I'm like, shit, Venture Brothers ended. I can get the whole series. So I put that on my watch list. So they're probably offering me offers for that. And what's the other show I thought of? There's something else I was looking up. Could be. Oh no, it's Tex Avery cartoons. Because I'm working on my YouTube poop, I want to do all these references and squeeze in some clips from animated shows. And like I've been trying to get into some old Hanna-Barbera. Like, oh my god, I could talk about that. Holy shit. But anyway, I'm gonna have her pose with the fists because she's Power Girl. She's freaking badass. I love her. I love her whole outfit. It's cool. Like she deserves her movie. Give her her flowers. Let's go to the comments. I see some things popping up. Me too. Oh yeah, I got like emotional at work like twice. I was like, oh god, don't cry. Hold strong. Yep, and Maverick too. Yep, he was good in Maverick. He was so good. Oops. Oh shit, there goes a hand. There goes my hand. Watch it as it bounces on the floor. Uh-oh. Well, I'll find it. It's a bright blue fucking hand. So it's probably on the floor somewhere behind me. Anyway, I'll find it. It's okay. It's okay. Moving on. So the thing I was just thinking like, oh yeah, I could talk about that, is Josie and the Pussycats. But first, what's our next? We have Miscellaneous, NECA, and McFarlane. What are you guys thinking? What are you thinking? So as you guys decide, let me talk about what I was talking about. So I discovered Josie and the Pussycats. I was watching Scooby Movies, and there's an episode of Scooby Movies where they meet Josie and the Pussycats. It's on the boat. And I thought it was so funny because there's this character who's such a bitch. Everything's her problem. I forgot the characters' names because I've watched so many other things since then. And she's like a bitch. She's like the sister of the manager because the manager is like a Shaggy clone. I forgot his name. And there's Josie and the Pussycats. Josie's not even like the main character, which I find hilarious. The main character is pretty much the girl who's the bitch, like who's always getting them in trouble. But the premise of the show is there's a traveling pop girl band. It has 3 members, and also traveling with them is the manager, his sister, and a roadie. The roadie's clearly a Fred clone. His name is Alan. He kind of looks like Dr. Grant because he's got his little red sash and blue shirt. And they travel the world, and the premise is that they basically foil James Bond type villains. It's not scary, spooky monsters like Scooby-Doo. They literally run into Bond villains, and they foil their plans. And I find it so fucking hilarious because, like, in one of the early episodes, it's almost like they meet Captain Nemo because they're like on a boat and they get rammed by the submarine, and this guy in the submarine is like, I want to flood the planet with my nuclear weapons or something, or whatever his plan was. And the girls like foil him, and it's perfect. I love it. And I love that Josie, even though she's called Josie and the Pussycats, she's barely the main character, because if I were to like list them in the tier, she's like the bottom. Because there's a black character, I forgot her name. She's the smart one. She even has more to do than Josie. So it'd be like the bitch, and then it would be probably Alan, and then the third one down would probably be her brother, and then the little blonde ditzy one who plays the drums, she's a character, and then it's probably the black girl, and then Josie. Like, Josie's on the bottom of the list. Wait, there's also the cat. The cat's the Scooby clone, and the cat's mean too. I don't like the cat. I think his name's Sylvester, which is funny because, Looney Tunes and Sylvester. But I love the show. It only lasted like 2 seasons. I don't know. I bought the complete season, series. So I watched them all back to back. It was only 20 episodes. But it was funny. It's funny as hell. Going to the comment section, I see that Miscellaneous was picked. Okay, so we're going to Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. It's Miscellaneous. So with Miscellaneous, this is He-Man. Oh, hang on. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I saw this just yesterday. I went to Target and I was like, holy shit, there he is, the faker. So I had to get him. Modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Master of the Universe animated series, as seen on Shaping Staff. I love He-Man, the cartoon. It's so hilarious. I know they're just going to Barbie it up, where He-Man comes to the real world. And it's like, come on. Just give me a cheesy He-Man movie where no one knows who Prince Adam is. Because for those who don't know, Prince Adam... Hey, Hey, why is this taped on the sides? That's weird. I don't think like he was returned or anything, but like, what the heck? Yeah, that's weird. No, that's done in factory. Yeah, that's not like a person's tape. That's weird. Anyway, not return. This is clearly, a regular He-Man faker. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I like the premise of the show He-Man because, He-Man has all these powers because the sword, and his alternate identity is Prince Adam, and Prince Adam looks exactly like He-Man, except he has clothes on, which is hilarious, and nobody can tell the difference because they just think Prince Adam is cowardly, because Prince Adam always runs away or disappears when the thing happens. Oh my gosh, I love the animation back then too. It was so terrible because after watching Scooby Doo over and over and watching Josie and the Pussycats, Josie and the Pussycats actually has some good animation because it's all brand new characters, so it has to look good, or at least have brand new animation. With Scooby, they repeat that animation way beyond that they should have, because the Scooby started in like 68, 69, or 60, end of the 60s, and like it's mid 1974 with new Scooby movies, and they're still tracing over those old drawings from the 60s. And I think they even go into like the 80s. Like I think even like Scrappy Doo. I think they're still tracing over Scooby and Shaggy for some of those episodes. Like, goddamn, guys, you really recycled that goddamn animation, and it's just so hilarious because because there is some new animation, like in they call it Scooby Doo season 3, even though it was like a whole decade afterwards. So because there was like Where Are You, Scooby Doo? That's like the original series, and then it went to the new Scooby show, and then Scooby movies, and then towards the end of the 70s, they brought back Where's Scooby Doo, and there's some new animation in that, but not really, and it's cheap, and it's so funny. But I'm so excited to be working on my YouTube group. I really don't want to talk about it too much because I want to save it for the channel update. But I've been having a lot of fun doing that, working on it, and I think that's the problem I was having because I wanted to do how much longer does a program need, right? And the problem with that is like I have to watch modern movies and I have to come up with gags and try to keep it original because, when people are making gags with like bootlegs and digital copies and they can't keep up with that. So I was like, how do I don't know. But like with Scooby Doo, now with the technology I have, it's like, okay, I can have all the Scooby movies, go through all the different clips, take all these different clips. I'm doing things that I didn't do back then. Because back then I would pick like an episode and just deal with it. But now it's like, no, let me go through all the episodes, find all the dialogue I need, find all these little gags that I could pull together into one thing. I'm going over the board telling this. Oh, God. Anyway, but I'm having a fun time making this. And it's just because I think I'm focusing on an old cartoon. Because it's old animation, it's things that I could add dialogue to, I could cut things out, I could reuse the animation like they do, and it's so much easier and it's so much fun to do gags with that rather than, okay, how am I going to put Oppenheimer and Barbie together, and how am I going to do this and do that? It's, it's because I think it's because it's a cartoon. I could do more rather than I could do with live action YouTube poop. So I think that's why I'm having a fun time, and finally it clicked like, oh shit, that's the problem I was having. I couldn't do that. Oh, okay. So here he is. Here's Faker. That's so cool. Filmation. That's so cool. I love them. I know that's. I remember the fans say like when they start doing the cartoon series that they've run into trouble. But I've liked it. I like that they're doing the cartoon series. Although I feel like I missed out on one of them, Beastman. I have to go back and find Beastman. Oh, and I gotta get this figure. See this figure right here? That was my first ever He-Man figure before I even knew what the hell He-Man was. He's like a guy with suction cups. I got him at the flea market, the Super Flea, all those years ago. So He-Man's always kind of been there in my life, even though I got the villains first, because I even got like the little lizard man with stretchy arms. That was one of my first ones I got too. But yeah, I like how they're doing these. I think Mattel's doing a great job with these guys. They're really cool. Although I was playing with my little Skeletor up there, he's got like loose joints in hell. It's like crazy. He's like falling all over the place. I might have to put some silly putty in him or glue or something. I got to put something in him because he's way too loose. Miscellaneous. Okay. So we did one miscellaneous pile. So what are next? What are next, guys? We have miscellaneous NECA McFarlane's. We got a lot of miscellaneous, so we want to go for miscellaneous. I think NECA. I think we have like 3 or 4 NECAs left, and McFarlane's is like 3 or 4 as well. So just letting you know, guys, know we got tons of miscellaneous. What are next? What are next, guys? What are next? Okay, I'm just gonna grab one from miscellaneous. So I want to send a special thank you to my local McDonald's. Cindy Lou, what are you doing over there? But Cindy, she knows that I like to collect the collector stuff from McDonald's, and she actually put things aside for me. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I kind of felt guilty because we haven't really gone to McDonald's until like recently because of we went there because of these things actually. And she got me these. She held these aside, so I got the Minecraft Grimace, which is really cool. Really cool. Of course, that comes with a little collector card as well. And the other one that she gave me is... Oh, it's the Big Mac. She gave me the Big Mac. Look at that. That's cool. Minecraft Big Mac. So thank you, Cindy. She's the best. Yeah, but it's so cool that my local McDonald's does that. They know me. They know me and my family that we collect McDonald's toys. Because everywhere else they're so like, ugh. They're not. Yeah, that's the thing. That's my theory. So my hometown McDonald's is so nice. It's the best McDonald's. It's like the only McDonald's I'll ever go to because everywhere else is horrible. There's one by our mall, which is they do it fast. I think if they do it fast, they're good, but they're not. It's I was just looking at my Facebook memories. I think it's been 13 years or maybe 10 years or something like that they messed up on my Big Mac sandwiches. And when I say messed up, like, so when they made the sandwich, they put both patties on the bottom one, bread on top, because they were just doing it fast. And there was one time where I ordered like 2 McDoubles, and one of the McDoubles had like 4 pieces of meat on it. I was like, oh God, this is gross. It's just a sandwich of meat. Because when they make it, they're doing it fast because they think if they do it fast, then it's good. And it's like, no, just because you did it fast, you did it shitty. And then there was like another McDonald's that we went to where we ordered a large Coke, and they're like, do you mean the drink? And we're like, oh geez, what kind of McDonald's is this? It was weird. It's weird. So Captain Iron Dog says he has the Hamburglar. I don't have the hamburger. I have Birdie. I have Birdie in my office, I think. And then McFarlane next. McFarlane. So I'm excited about McFarlane this year because he's going out with a bang. He's going out fighting. So he finally announced Batman Returns. So he's going to make Batman Returns Batman, Penguin, Max Shrek, and Catwoman with the little penguins, which is going to be so cool on my Batman display over here. So with that being said, I have the Batman 89 where he added all the shit that needs to come with it. So with this Batman 89, and the thing that makes him different than the ones I already have is that he can display with his arms out with the wings. Because, oh my God, guys, I know I always talk about it, but like Batman 89 is so awesome. I remember there was like a month or a year, I forget. I don't know, it might have been the whole year, but I watched Batman 89 so many goddamn times. I love Batman 89. And the intro of him on the roof with the fucking wings, and he's going after those 2 hoodlums is the coolest thing ever in the world. So this is where he can do that, and he comes with all his accessories. He comes with the little stop microphone. He comes with his little batarang, which is huge. He comes with his little bat gun and all the gloves and hands. So good. But yeah, I love Batman 89. And that was funny too, because the other night I was trying to find a clip. I forgot what the hell I was looking for, but I was trying to find a clip in my old live streams. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to find, Captain Iron Dog. I didn't remember which episode it was. But I wanted to find the episode where I was opening toys and it was going so long, and I'm like, I'm tired, Captain Iron Dog. I wanted to find that clip, but I couldn't find it. But as I was looking for it, I did find... Oh, God, I've lost my mind. What the hell was I talking about? What the hell was I talking about? Damn it. I was too busy on a yarn. I completely forgot about what the hell I was talking about. God damn it. Ah, that's embarrassing too because it happened live. I lost my mind live. Just because I was remembering the clip of "I'm tired, Captain Iron Dog," and you were like, "Keep going. It's not my fault. You had so much to unbox." Oh man. But anyway, I love Batman '89. It's wonderful. It's the best. I love it. I seen it on the big screen a couple times, and I definitely saw it when I lived in LA with my mamas. I think we saw it in like Christmas at the New Art. It was really cool. We saw Batman '89 there. I don't know if I saw. Hang on, I might have seen Beetlejuice with my mom and then Batman with my friends. I'm trying to remember, but it was so good, so good. Oh God, I can't believe I lost my mind. I really forgot what the hell my train of thought was because I went on a yarn. I'm tired, Captain Iron Dog. Fierce brain fart. A fucking brain shit my pants. I can't believe I fucking forgot what I was saying or what my point was. It's insane. Goblin voice. Finish it. Finish it. That was so funny. I was just trying to find that clip though. I'm tired, Captain Iron Dog. I'm feeling woozy here. But I'm so excited to have this Batman '89. It's so cool. I'm trying to figure out in my head, like, do I display 2 Batman '89s or do I think I might do 2. Because I like the one standing over here towards the side. I got to switch out his hand, though, because I'm going to have him hold the microphone. Stop. And then in this one, I'll probably have in the background or in the corner with his arms out. But I love that scene. There ain't no bat. And then he fucking shows up on the roof of the... Oh, my God. It's so cool. It's so cool what they did with Batman '89. And you know what's funny, too? I think last show, I talked about how my local... One of my last... Because like, there's a few out there, but they're all further distance. But the closest GameStop... Basically, it looks like a fucking apocalypse where I'm like, I never have to go there again. They had shitty selection. I never have to go there. And then immediately after I said that, I follow this toy page on Facebook that has like Western New York collectors, and they take pictures of stores. And they took a picture of the store, and they had Batman Begins and Batman '89. And I was like, oh shit, they still get new stuff. That's awesome. So I instantly, that weekend, I think the next day or something, I was like, oh my God, I have to go there. I think I even called off like half a day, like, okay, let's go there. Let's go pick them up. And I picked up the Batman '89 and the Batman Begin. I keep wanting to call him Batman Begin because Michael Caine. Why do we fall, Bruce? So we could pick ourselves up. Batman Begin. Batman Begin. I know, but I was talking about something else before the clip. The clip was the distraction. I was trying to find the clip Captain Iron Dog, but I was talking about something else prior to that, so I had a huge brain fart, which I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. The the Captain Iron Dog clip was the distraction. God, okay, maybe I take the hand off so I don't break the toy. Yeah, those are fists, right? Yeah. I wonder if he'll be able to do Nicholson Joker before the end. That'd be cool. I doubt it, but that'd be cool if he could. It'd be cool if he could. I'm not holding him to it though. He did it. McFarlane did a decent job with his reign of toys. Well, that might have been what I wanted to talk about. I might wanted to talk about the whole thing of McFarlane losing the toy rights, because I don't know if that came up last episode. I don't think it did. But like, McFarlane did what he could. He did a decent job, and towards the end, he started doing a little bit more, reaching out and doing different characters and whatnot. Because in the beginning, it was like fierce Batman only characters. And I think he did that just to be safe, just to show like, hey, we're doing good numbers, we're selling these toys. But they were mostly like, Batman stuff. Okay, I got to be careful with this cape because I don't want the cape to rip because he's got his little sharp gauntlets on his. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's how it is. Okay, so it is like so when you pose it, you got to have the joint on the bottom, so like you go like this, so it could adjust while having the cape in his thing, the cape in his hands, I should say. Be more specific. That thing over there, that thing over there. You know what I'm talking about. I think the only mistake on this guy. Oh, he's got scars. Ooh, maybe I'll just paint those in. I thought they were like little paint scuff, but those are like actual like little. Hang on. Those are like little mini. Hang on. Block it out. He's got little, not defects, but like a little scars on his face. Like the paint wasn't quite dry when they did that. I might have to do a little. Oh, I might do a head swap just to have like a normal head because this kind of looks like I could just like put like a little paint in there and make it look like him at the end of the movie. But yeah, McFarlane did a good job though because I like this. This is cool. So this is the reason why I got this because I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Michael Keaton Batman with his arms out. I'm trying to think. Should I? How should I display him? I almost wish I had like a fake like window, like have him busting through the glass like in the movie, because that's so cool when he breaks through the museum and he's like that. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Oh yeah, let me get the comment up the screen. That's so cool. God damn it! Thank you, McFarlane. But yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Mattel getting the license back because towards the end they were really doing a shitty job with the DC license. Like they were kind of improving, but it was like always hit and miss. Like I remember the Shazam was pretty good. The red haired Batwoman was good. But there was like a lot of shit. There was like I remember they made like that build the figure Clayface where I was like, I like it. It's cool, but like what the hell are you doing? Because there was like a build a figure and it was so huge, and I was like, what the hell? This is so big. Like, where are you going to display this? What are you thinking? What's your thought process? And it was just such a shit show towards the end where I really did not like Mattel having the DC license. But with that being said, there was some positives. Like, they did have a better scaling. Like, different characters were different heights, and they all had that. Because with McFarlane, I think everyone's the same height all the way across, which is kind of shitty. But I like what McFarlane did. I thought he did a really good job. And if I'm going to be positive about DC getting the Mattel license back, or Mattel getting the DC license back, the positive thing is they have shown good faith with other licenses they have. Like I feel like their WWE figures have gotten much better. Like I think they changed the torso with the neck piece, and they look so much better now. I think they did that in like the recent couple of years, last 2 years, I think. Because I always thought like, yeah, how are you going to upgrade that? Like they should do something a little bit different or change the body around, and they did. They changed like the torso, and it looks so much better. I don't know what they did, like made the torso shorter, made the neck longer, but whatever they did a great job with the WWE figures, and even with their accessories. The WWE accessories are insane. They have like cloth products. They have like beer. Now they're doing bloody heads. There's a Stone Cold Steve Austin with the bloody head. And I'm like, oh my God, they're doing bloody heads now. They're not afraid. I guess they must have figured out like, yeah, it's not really kid toys anymore. These are for the collectors. Because like when you go to Walmart, there's not really basics anymore. Because they used to be basics, elites, and then there was the new ones of the ultimates. And now when you go to Walmart, it's mostly the ultimates and elites. I hardly see any basics anymore. So I'm wondering if like Mattel is like, okay, we'll aim towards the adult collector. Let's do the bloody head. Let's do that kind of stuff. Because there's like beer cans now. I know they don't say beer, but there's like cans and definitely a cooler that comes with them. I was like, there's nothing else that goes in that cooler. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if they're getting lenient on that, which is kind of cool. So they're doing a great job with those. And then I think that's what I was trying to get to because I was talking about that He-Man Skeletor up there. He's a little loose, but I do like the details on him. He's really good. I think he's pinless. Yeah, he's pinless. But I do like that. They do have some good stuff in there. Like the He-Man Masters Universe are good. The WWE Elites are good. And then even the Jurassic World stuff, like the Jurassic World Colossal Rex that's coming out. Oh my god, I want that Colossal Rex so bad. Oh my god. Because it's so much like they've improved. Because like I think my Colossal Rex, I think that's like the third one they did, maybe the second one. Because like they're very plain. It's like two paint jobs on there. It's like paint for the eyes, paint for the scars, and paint for the bottom. And like that's it. And now the new one, it has like stripes, paint on the bottom, eyes, teeth. I think it even has like different like sharper teeth. It looks so much cooler than that Rex. But yeah, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. That's so awesome. So okay, with that being said, what are next, guys? Miscellaneous. I'll grab from a miscellaneous. Let you guys decide. So there's miscellaneous, NECA, and McFarlane. So let you guys decide while I open up another miscellaneous. So I got this at the Regal Cinema because I didn't want to pay just $1 for my refill. So I got the Evil Queen from Snow White. Oh yeah, I did see Snow White. I guess I never talked about Snow White. Snow White I saw it for my constituents. It was so funny too because my mom's like, I don't want to see Snow White. I'm like, but Mom, I have to see it for my constituents because I know there's people out there like Jacob DreamWorks and other subscribers who are like, aren't you going to see the Snow White remake? Aren't you going to see it? My YouTube poop even got like a bump in views. Like I even got like a comment like I had to come here to watch my YouTube poop because the movie was so bad. So anyway, I got this Funko Pop from the Regal because I was like, well, I want to spend a little bit more than $1 for my credit card. So I got the Evil Queen because I thought the Evil Queen is hilarious because they don't really do much difference. Like every art I've seen of the Evil Queen, it's just straight up Evil Queen. It's not like an update. Like they updated like Snow White where she has like long sleeves. Heaven forbid she shows her arms. Ooh, oh my gosh, ooh. But so they have like Snow White with covered up arms and her whole body's covered up. There ain't nothing showing. Because I think in the old Snow White, her arms are showing and she's got like a little cleavage showing, but in the new one, nope. You got 3 t-shirts on, long sleeve. We're not showing any skin on the Snow White. And then the Evil Queen is basically the same Evil Queen. They haven't done anything up to update her. She's the Evil Queen. And I think she was like the best part of the movie for me because I know people were like, she's the worst, man. Gal Gadot. Which she kind of is. But she was exactly as campy as she needed to be. Because that was a camp performance. Like that was Poison Ivy and Batman and Robin camp. Yeah, I thought she was what she needed to be, which is campy shit. Where you know it's not good, but you know she's doing what she needs to do. You know what I mean? It's like Poison Ivy and Batman and Robin. It's cheesy, campy shit, but she knows the assignment. She's like the only one in Batman and Robin who knew the assignment. So the thing I want to talk about with Snow White was, so there's a whole scene in the movie where it's like, hi ho, and they're singing in the caves, in the mine, a million diamonds shine, and we dig, and they're digging, right? And they introduce this power. All the 7 dwarves has this power where they can touch the ground or touch the walls, and they can illuminate the walls, and you can see all the jewels and all the diamonds. And it's been established earlier in the movie that the Evil Queen loves diamonds and loves jewels. Never do those plot lines connect, nor do they ever interact, nor is it ever mentioned by either party. Like in the beginning of the movie, like Evil Queen's like, I love diamonds because diamonds last forever and love is nothing. And she like, makes the flower die in her hands, but like the diamonds and jewels last forever in her hand and they shine. And she says, I love diamonds. And that's why, that's like riches is better than, love of the rose that just dies. I find that insane. That is so crazy that they introduced that plot element of like her being obsessed with diamonds and jewels, and that these 7 dwarves have the power to find jewels and diamonds by touching the ground and making them illuminate, and they dig it, and that's their job. But never are they ever connected. Never is it explained why the 7 dwarves dig for diamonds. They don't even say, hey, we've been digging for the diamonds for the Evil Queen. Oh my God, heaven help us, Snow White, so we don't have to do this. None of that shit. None of that happens. There's no connection. It's almost like Corbin Dallas and Zorg in The Fifth Element. Those plot lines never connect. And then The other crazy thing is, I remember before this movie was announced, they're like, "Hey, we're going to do a Tangled live action movie," and everyone collectively groaned. And then when I saw the movie, they straight up steal Flynn Rider. So Snow White doesn't fall in with Prince, the guy who says, "And today," and he's riding on the horse, and that's clearly a Prince in the movie. No, she falls in love with Flynn Rider. And there's like men in tights, guys in the forest, the very merry men, and she falls in love with him. And then there's a straight up scene where it's like all the lightning bugs and all the illuminated lights look like fucking Tangled, and they're about to kiss, or I think they do kiss, and like time stops and everyone like stares at it like, "Oh, you guys are in love." And then I'm like, "What the hell are you going to do with the Tangled movie?" And then it's so funny. You're like, "Oh, because Snow White didn't do well. We have to cancel. We have to cancel Tangled." I'm like, "No, if you guys saw the fucking movie, you stole your whole plot line of Flynn Rider in that movie. It's insane. It's insane." So anyway, I kind of enjoyed Snow White just because of the Evil Queen. And it was so fucking lame at the end. I love it. You were a baker and you were this and you were that. I don't know. Anyway, I see in the comments, okay, let's see NECA. NECA, NECA, Bobecca, Banana, Nana, Fofeka, Me, Ma, Momeka, Becca. So the next NECA toy is John Carver. I recently just rewatched Thanksgiving with my mamas, and I still think it's awesome. I know there's people who don't like it for a reason. I get it. I get it. You don't like it for that reason. But I'm a guy who likes movies. I've been waiting for that movie since 2007 when I watched Grindhouse. So I love Thanksgiving. I think it's perfect. I love when horror movies set up the killer right in the beginning. I love how it sets up everything. Because that movie, how it opens up when they're all in that store, and it reminds me of those old horror movies. Like, it reminds me a little bit of My Bloody Valentine, where it's like there's the lore of the city and the town, and he has to kill the people, and then you find out why, and like through the backstory, like, "Oh, we were in love, and you killed my baby and my new love. It's all your fault, and now I have to kill you." It's so good. That's why I love Thanksgiving. It's so great. And speaking of Grindhouse, it's almost as if the Grindhouse trailer was the original movie and someone remade it in like the early 2000s. That's another reason why I love it. It's like, it's so fun. And I know there's people out there who like make fun, like, "Oh, it's mid," or blah blah blah. It's like, no, I like John Carver as a character. And when I saw this in the store, I was so excited because it comes with a little turkey head with the cut off head that he cuts off during the parade. This Thanksgiving, there will be no leftovers. And I love Patrick Dempsey in it. Patrick Dempsey is the fucking killer. Sorry, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for a movie that's 2 years old at this point. Not only that, but like I said, they set up everything in the movie. So if you do watch Thanksgiving, it opens up revealing who the killer is, which is fine. It's awesome. I got another comment. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could talk about that as well. So anyway, let me finish up with the Thanksgiving. John Carver. So I still need to get the McFarlane figure. This is the Toonie Terror. I got to get the NECA. What do you call it? I don't even know what they call it. Like the main figure? I got to get that. Does he come with a base or no? Oh yeah, there's definitely no base. Okay. Daddy sang bass, Mama sang tenor, me and little brother John riding out in the sun, boy, in the sun. Oh, the circle will be broken by and by, Lord, by and by. So here he is, John Carver. It's so cool. I still find that scene so cool too when he's at the table, because again, it's like one of those moments in movie where I was like, "Oh my god!" And I think I was quoting along with the movie because I had never seen it before, but I was quoting along with John Carver because I was just picturing like, "Oh my god, he's got to say this," and he was saying exactly what I was saying. I was like, "Oh my god, here we're at the table, and what are you thankful for?" And it's so good. It's so good. I still love the movie. I don't give a damn. I have a fun time with it. So here he is, John Carver. And he comes with a little backdrop. Here we are, gathered around the Thanksgiving table, so good. It's oh my god. Anyway, I love it. I love it. But I love it. So my message from my producer here, she was said I should talk about Tony Todd. So I had recently just seen. What do we have here? What do we have here? Nice bunny ears. Yes, I have bunny ears. Oh, nice to see you. You've been leaving all those comments. Yes, I haven't done the channel update. I seen your comments. I will talk about those during that channel thing. So this is a subscriber to me. He left me 2 questions. One question was about something about DC and Marvel, about like the trailers, if I'm going to do more of that stuff, and then the other one was the fan base of Marvel and DC, which is kind of a big question because I don't know much of that world. I try to stay out of that because I think everyone's crazy, but I'll try to dive deep into it when I have a chance. When I have a chance. I wish that Thanksgiving sounded like more a 70s film. Oh yeah, I kind of explained that theory, but my theory was that the Grindhouse one was the original movie, and that the 2023 movie, was a remake of that trailer. That was my fan theory. But I do agree with you because I was rewatching it recently with my mamas, and the part with the trampoline, I wish he didn't chicken out. I wish he did what he did in the trailer, because you guys remember when the girl's on the trampoline, she does the splits and the knife goes through. And I wish he didn't chicken out. I wish he did that, but I understand. I understand if this was the Legacy sequel remake, you wouldn't do that. And it seems out of place if you were to do that, if you're doing the 70s version. So I kind of get what it, but I felt like he chickened out. He chickened out. So as I was saying, oh yeah. So I just seen Sinners, and before the movie, they played the trailer for Final Destination, and I thought it was so fucking good. Like, I almost wish none of that footage is in the movie. I hope that they just filmed that for the trailer because it's so perfect. It's like, oh shit! Like, you see that trailer, and it seems like those fake trailers that they did back in the day. Like, if you watch the teaser for Jurassic Park, it shows like a science lab and the mosquito and the thing. None of that stuff's in the movie. And then the same thing with like what's the other teaser trailer that's like that? Oh yeah, War of the Worlds. I love the War of the Worlds teaser trailer where everyone gets in the street and you just see all these bombs going off in the distance, and you just see all like, and then all of a sudden there's like a big giant nuclear bomb that goes off. I like those kind of teasers, and the teaser for Final Destination had a similar thing, where it was like they're all at this backyard barbecue, and the glass breaks and it goes inside the ice, and you see the rake and you see all these things. You're like, oh my god, it's gonna happen! But I kind of hope it's not in the movie. I kind of hope none of that's in the movie because it's perfect for a teaser to get your ass in the seat. But with that being said, it was good to see Tony Todd again. And it's so sad that he's passed away, but I know he has a good legacy. He's got a good legacy because he created like top tier. I don't know how others feel about it, but I feel like Candyman is like top tier horror icon, because I love the whole idea of about a character who comes more to life. The more you talk about him, the more you believe in him, the more he becomes real. I love that. And I love the whole Beauty and the Beast thing. I've always loved the Beauty and the Beast storyline. I love like King Kong. I love Creature from the Black Lagoon. I love Candyman because that's even like a love story where he falls in love with her and she loves him, and he's like, go to me, bring to me. It's so good. It's good shit. I love that. And it's sad, but it's good to see him in his movie Final Destination because he basically plays death in those movies, which is kind of cool, or at least he could be playing death. They never really say. He just seems like an ethereal character, like ethereal. Is that whatever the word? Like an otherworld character in those movies. Like he knows more than he should in those movies, and he plays like different characters. Like he like plays like the mortician and the coroner. It's like ooh, ooh. Yes, that's not a theory. That's exactly right. Oh, it's not a theory. Okay, excuse me. I thought it was a theory. It's like I see things on Twitter. I don't know what's a theory. It's like, oh, but, all right. Okay, what he wanted. Okay, that's fair. If that's what he wanted to do, he succeeded. That's good. Hello, G. Hello. I have not seen the trailer for Final Destination, and you talking about made for the trailer made it remind me of Black Christmas. Oh yeah, Black Christmas. That's a goddamn lie. I kind of want to see Black Christmas though. That's on my eBay list of movies I want to purchase. Let's see. In 2021 Candyman movie, they explore the lore and say the Candyman is also the term umbrella for black men and women who do murder and become martyrs. Yeah, that goes without saying. That kind of goes without saying. Because at the end of the movie, they explain that. Like, all the characters throughout time who have died in different ways were all sort of the Candyman. And it's good. It's good shit. I love that. I love that. Okay, what are next, guys? We see we did NECA. So we have McFarlane's, NECA, miscellaneous. I'll do another miscellaneous because there's so many miscellaneous. So this one is Gerald Robotnik. Gerald Robotnik from Sonic 3. I had to get this because one of the main things I love about Sonic 3 is it made me fall in love with Jim Carrey again. Because he just became like weird. Because like he started like backtrack. Like I would say from like 2008, was it 9? I think it was like 2009 to like recently where I'm like, okay, he's fine now. But like he went into like this depression. I think it was because his wife or girlfriend died. Makes sense, understandable. But like he went into like this weird thing personally where he was like depressed and saying all this weird shit to like to the point where he almost like said like he regretted or didn't like his movies from the 90s. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I made you like those are like my favorite movies ever. I like those movies. So there was a period of time where I didn't really like Jim Carrey. Like really, I didn't like him. Like I couldn't even watch his movies anymore just because I had that weird feeling about him. But with these recent Sonic movies, I just feel like he's found that part of him from the 90s again, where he finally got out of his little depression funk or whatever he's going through, and he recaptured that magic. Because like I don't know what happened in him, or if he went too deep. Because I know there's like I know it from because I watched interviews with him where he like went too deep and made like another version of himself, or like in his head, or like he had to split it off or something. Some weird shit. But now he's back, and it reminded me why I liked him to begin with. Like I fell in love with the Grinch again because that was the whole reason why. Because like I watched the Sonic 3 movie and I liked his performance in it because it was definitely a performance of these two different characters who were very different. The Robotnik and the Gerald Robotnik were how they're so different on screen. And there's a certain point in the movie where Gerald Robotnik gets what he wants and he changes his character and how he's so evil and he's so mean. And the other one actually still has that humanity. And it's a good, I know I'm going to get emotional just talking about it, but it's a good performance in a Sonic 3 movie. And it just made me go like, yes, that's the Jim Carrey I love. That's the Jim Carrey I fell in love with like all those years ago for Dumb and Dumber. Because I started rewatching all those movies because after Sonic 3, it was close to Christmas time. So I'm like, oh, let me rewatch The Grinch. And I fell in love with The Grinch again. And so I'm like, let me watch his other movies. And I just fell in love with all those movies again. With Dumb and Dumber, Me, Myself, and Irene, Liar, Liar. What's the other one? Ace Ventura, of course. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Those are like really funny movies. Like, they're good. And, oh, even Cable Guy. Oh my God, I rewatched Cable Guy. That was awesome. And I felt like I rediscovered that magic of Jim Carrey again. And his performance in Sonic 3 was really good as Gerald Robotnik and Robotnik. And it's just, I know it's cheesy to say it, but I'm like, he's good. I know it's a silly kids movie, but he was really good. And I had to get these because I have Robotnik in my DVD room, so this one will go next to him, the Gerald Robotnik. But yeah, it's an awesome performance he gives in that movie. And I kind of want to collect the other Jim Carrey figures. Like I want to get that Ace Ventura they did. I want to get what do you call it? A mask, Stanley Ipkiss from the 90s. I want to get that. And then I want to get like one of the Grinch toys. Like I want to get the Grinch with the sled and Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou, what are you doing up there? And the powder's bitching. Yeah, I really love him again. So it's just I don't know. It's fun to rediscover an actor that you used to like. And after a part of time where they're just like depressed and just oh my God, he was so negative for all those years. He was so negative, but I like him again, so he's cool because he just like that magic came back to him. Whatever he loved about making movies or whatever came back to him, and I like that. I appreciate that. Yes, Jim Carrey still became anti-vax guy. Oh, that's another thing. Like I don't like. I try not to get too deep into their personal lives. That's the other thing about these, like these fans. Like these fans, like they go like balls deep into falling in love with these actors, and then like they turn on them so quick, and they're like, I don't want to see that actor ever again. It's like I don't care what that actor does in their personal life because, like, to me, humans are not perfect. We all have some vice. We all have problems. As I get older, the more I realize a lot of people have mental problems. Like we all are dealing with shit. We all have personal things that we're all hiding or dealing with or have to go through stuff. I don't know. I'm just learning that as I'm growing up and getting older with every year that passes. It's like, okay, everyone's fine. Treat everyone fine. So with like things like that, it's like, that's his opinion. I'm not going to go by the Bible and say like, oh my God, I believe everything Jim Carrey says. Cause that's what fans do sometimes. They go with like, oh, I believe everything what this actor says. I'm going to do that. It's like, no, you don't have to. Cause it's like, there's some actors where it's like, Like I would say, like Seth Rogen. Like I don't think I like any of his personal thoughts or his personal opinions on anything. But like I like his movies. I think he's funny. You know what I mean? It's like I like the movie. Like I split it from the people, depending who it is. Like I don't know Roman Polanski enough, but it's like I don't need to watch his movies. You know what I mean? There's things you got to separate. Even like Kevin Spacey, it's like Kevin Spacey's like the icks. He gives me the icks, the goosebumps. Like no, but I do like Superman Returns, and I'm not going to throw Superman Returns out because like fucking Superman Returns is a good movie. And the same thing with Seven. I'm not going to throw out Seven because Seven's a good movie. And it's like I don't know. You got to find a balance, and it's like every person's different of how they deal with actors and how they see them. Because to me, it's like I kind of don't give a shit about their personal life. It's like I don't care about their opinions. I don't care about anything. I care about the work that they put out because the work will most likely last longer than whatever they're going through. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe that's a controversial opinion, but I think that because I'm not being specific on any actor. I'm just being in general because there's a lot of them that say like crazy shit where it's like, I don't know. It's like, of course I don't have to believe that because that's his opinion, but that doesn't reflect on their movies. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I see it. I separate the artist from the art, unless it's something like Jim Carrey, where he was just like that affected my view of him. Because there are sometimes actors will say something that affects your view on them, like depending on how you see them and how you interact with them. Because to me, Jim Carrey was my hero as a kid. I watched all those movies all the time. So when he said that, it's like, oh, come on, that kind of hurt. Like, what do you mean by that? But, I guess we all deal with it differently. So that being said, moving on. Let's see. Yeah, it was because his girlfriend died from overdose. I wish that Ace Ventura did not have the whole transphobic thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that may be... Okay, so... Speaking of this, the comment says, I wish that Ace Ventura didn't have the whole transphobic thing at the part of the plot. Also supposed to be rated R, but they cut out the footage to make it PG. Okay, so recently I bought the Blu-ray just to upgrade it, thinking like, oh, good. I could finally get rid of my full screen DVD of, Ace Ventura. So I'm watching the Blu-ray of Ace Ventura, and there's like scenes that are missing. I think there's like 2 or 3 scenes. I'm not specifically, there's one scene where he's like, I can't, where he's playing the fake trainer to the dolphin. And I think there's more at the concert when he goes to that club. I think there's more there. And I think there's like a scene before he goes to Ray Finkel's house. I think there's 2 or 3 scenes that are extended in the original DVD that I have, even though it's like full screen and stretches. It's so gross. That's why I wanted to upgrade, but I can't get rid of it now because of all that. So, but anyway, I do know what you mean with the whole transphobic thing at the end because that does not hold up at all. That is so like mean. That is like the meanest fucking ending ever. That's like the old, like, I know it's like, that's the only blight, but that's a pretty big blight on that movie. It's like, oh, that don't hold up. But I know what you mean. What's the other thing? I know it's not controversial opinion. That's how studios work. They separate the art from the artist. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, not so much with that Jonathan Majors. I think Jonathan Majors has fucked up so much that he has to do all those, like, either he has to team up with Michael B. Jordan, who will make him work again, or he has to do those, like, the religious movies with that, the girl who said that thing. I don't even know what she said. They never even, like, I never seen a screen grab. I think she said something controversial or made a comparison, but I've never, ever seen a screen grab. So I'm like, what the hell did she say? And I don't even know what the actress' name is, but she said something, and now all she does is those, like, religious right-wing movies. All right, moving on. This is too deep. This is beyond my thing, because I'm not an expert on that shit. I'm like, yeah, that's like, okay, this is the reason why I kind of don't want to answer that question about the DC, like, stuff, because it's like, I don't like that stuff. I try to stay away from that on Twitter. I actually like block those terms because I don't want to deal with it because it's out of my wheelhouse. I'm just an average person who collects toys. That's all I do. It's like I have like no opinion on the toxic fan bases because they're toxic and I have nothing to do with them. So, moving on. So, I'm going to open up this new Street Fighter, which is cool because Walmart has been starting to sell these Street Fighter toys. We call it. They have Ryu there and Chun-Li, which is cool. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. So I picked up this guy because I'm like, well, normally I probably never ordered this online, but since he's here in the store, I'll pick him up because I want to support this toy line. Because I think this is one of the best toy lines out there. These Jada Toy Street Fighters, like, they're making the best toys out there, hands down. These are solid. They can stand by themselves. They don't really need bases. They're well proportioned. They're well balanced. I don't know how they did it. They have like some sort of science to the plastic or whatever material they're using. Yeah, it's great. It's good stuff. Good stuff, cheap. Well, not cheap. I think these are like $25 each, but it's still a decent price for what is out there. Like, these are better than Marvel Legends. These are better than McFarlane's. I think Jaded Toys are making like the best toys out there, and I'm so excited about the Scooby-Doo toys that are coming out later this year. The first line of Scooby-Doo toys is Shaggy, the Mummy guy. I forgot his name. I know he's like the guy with the fez in that episode. And then who else are they selling? Oh yeah, the Creeper. That's so cool. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Man, I love Scooby-Doo. I really do. After rewatching all that stuff. Oh yeah. So yesterday, so I've been trying to wean myself off my phone and doom scrolling, where it's like, I want to get off my phone again. I don't want to keep looking at it. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's stuff I don't want to look at. I'm tired of looking at stuff. So I'm wanting to get into back to drawing, right? So I want to find like a Scooby-Doo book so I can look at the Scooby-Doo characters and then draw the characters from the Scooby-Doo book. That's what I've been wanting to do. So yesterday I stopped at all these stores. I stopped at Barnes & Noble. And I go to the kids section because I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't check the kids section. Let me go over there. And I'm like, hey, do you have any Scooby-Doo books? We're like, we have one because like I guess she knows like every book in that section because I know her. She's that's her section. Like if you ask her something, she'll know where the book is. So she said, yeah, we have one Scooby-Doo book and it's this, and it was like one of those. Now I'm learning to read like section 3 books, and I was like, oh, I don't want that. So then afterwards, I went to Hobby Lobby. And Hobby Lobby, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll have like a coloring book or like an activity book of Scooby-Doo or something. The only thing in Hobby Lobby was a Mystery Machine mug, and I was like, what the hell is that? Like, come on, there ain't no Scooby-Doo stuff around here? That's messed. Okay, so here's his accessories. It comes with like a big giant flame ball right here and a different head. Oh, I just noticed he doesn't come with different hands, so I guess all he does is use his fists of strength. Let's see. Oh, I also like this too, that they're pinless. They have no pins. But yeah, this is a cool figure. And this is the Street Fei Long. So he's cool. And I can't wait to do the Street Fighter display because I gotta figure out where it's gonna go because I know this has to move into the other room. And the shelf's gonna go over here. I gotta get like new shelves. I'm even thinking about getting a new Blu-ray shelf because I have so much real estate that can go higher and wider. So I want to see if I could find one that's taller, wider. Maybe I can move that one in here. Maybe not. I don't know. I wonder if I can move that somewhere. Anyway, I'm trying to get shelves, move things around, figure out new homes for things. Because this one still needs to have its removed. Like right now, that needs to be the Universal Monsters, which I haven't opened yet. That's over there. That's got to go there. And then what else has to be displayed? So Street Fighters have to be displayed. And then probably some other figures. I haven't figured it out yet. Oh yeah, I got to display my Punishers at some point. I got to get that Fire Escape shelf because that would be so cool to have all the Punishers and Daredevil. That'd be really great. But yeah, I'm excited about these Street Fighters toys too because like they have Blanca coming out and some other. Oh, they have the blue shirt, freaking what do you call it? Guile with the blue gear, and I'm like, oh damn it! So that must mean they're probably going to do the blue gear Cammy, and I'd be like, oh, that's just like the movie. That's so cool. But yeah, I like all his joints on here because like, man, Jada toys are like the best toys around. So much better than the other ones going out there, and they're a decent price too, $25. They're good. They're good. What we have here? Hello, everybody. Hello there. Oh, I guess are you new here? I don't know. Best viewer Streambo. Remove the space. Ooh. Wish I could block that. Can I block that from here? No, can't. Congratulations. Congratulations on what? On what? Oh, what? Okay, so what else we got here? We got McFarlane's, NECA, miscellaneous. I think I'll do another miscellaneous and then we can go back to picking and choosing. Let's see. We'll do a simple miscellaneous. We'll do this one. I picked up this little 3-inch shadow from Walmart. I like that they're doing like these little almost like blind box mini things because they do like blind box ones, but like these ones are like the straight up thing, straight up character, so you know who it is. So I got the little shadow, and that's cool. Yeah, I like these little 3-inch figures they've been doing. I think they're a little bit expensive. That's why I didn't get more. I'm like, yeah, I just need shadow, but they're like $5 for this thing. I'm like, it's a little high. Like I almost feel like $4 would be even like the best price point, but I think it's like 5 something, or it could be $4.99. I forgot, but anyway, I always round up, so I assume it's $5 or something. But yeah, here's Shadow, and it's just a simple little 3-inch character, and he only has like so much articulation, which is good. I feel like this is a good, like if you're like have a kid out there and you're trying to get toys for them, like that's a good size. That's a decent product for what you're selling for. Let's see. I was trying to play Street Fighter and failed miserably since childhood. Here's the thing. I don't think I've ever actually played Street Fighter. I think I played it like once when I was a kid at like a cousin's house or something. But to me, I'm nostalgic for the movie Street Fighter, the live action movie with Van Damme. Like I love that movie. I remember that's another one where I try to rent it or watch it all the time, and my mom's like, "Stop watching this! It sucks, stupid movie." But I like it. It's one of those ones I really do like, and even rewatching it recently, I was like, "Holy shit! This is like on the same tier of like not the first Ninja Turtles movie because that's like a legit good movie. I feel like it's on the same tier of like Ninja Turtles 2 and 3. That Street Fighter. It's like if they were to cross over, if like Ninja Turtles like Secret of the Ooze and like Taka and Razor were to cross over with Guile and Cammy and Chun-Li, yeah, that would make sense. Like that would totally make sense to me because like it's that kind of level of cheese and childlike humor and stuff in that movie. But yeah, so haven't seen any comments yet because I've been asking like NECA McFarlane. I haven't seen that much stuff yet. Yeah, I have no idea what behind the scenes. I don't do that. I think I used to. I would like look up stuff like that, but it's like, I don't have much stuff in my memories anymore. Somewhere in my memories. I actually like the 90s Street Fighter movie. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so I think we'll do this one. So how do I start with this? I don't know how to start with this. So when I was growing up, right, the only horror movies I was able to watch were the Halloween movies. And I remember I wanted to watch the Jason movies, but at that time, the Jason movies were like, no, you don't watch those movies. There's like naked, nudity, sex, drugs, murder. Don't watch those movies. Those are bad movies. Don't watch. So that's what I was told all my life as a kid. To the point where whenever I saw Jason, like, Jason's lame. Boo. Michael Myers rules. And so when I became a teenager, I finally watched the Friday the 13th movies because I was like, ooh, now that I have my own money and I could watch anything I want to now, and I have a little portable DVD player or whatever, I have a TV in my room, I can watch whatever I want. Let me watch all these horror movies that I was told not to watch as a kid. So then I started watching all the Friday the 13th, and I started watching those movies and really enjoying them. To me, I really like those first 3 and part 6. That's really good too. But I really like those first 3, and the first one I liked because for all these years I thought Jason was the main tier villain. I thought Jason was the main guy. And then watching Friday the 13th, and then the twist at the end is that it was his mom. It was Mama Voorhees. So I've always liked Mama Voorhees. I always liked Pamela Voorhees, and because I like the whole idea. It's like the reverse on the Norman Bates. Instead of Norman going crazy, like it was the mom who went crazy after the kid died. So I always liked that premise. So all these years when they released these figures, I'd be like, oh, I wish they had like a Pamela Voorhees, which they did, but that was like way before I was a fan. I think they released that Pamela Voorhees pack in like, oh my gosh, like 2005. It was like way back then. Because I don't think I got into that until like 2008 or 9, watching horror movies like that. So I always wanted a Pamela Voorhees, and I remember a few years ago someone made like a fan-made Pamela Voorhees, and I think it's just because of the likeness rights or whatever. So, but recently, like this year, I think like they're like, oh yeah, we're going to have Pamela Voorhees, pre-order now. And I was like, holy shit, Pamela Voorhees. And I was like, I think I literally just told my mom about this too. I was like, I always wanted Pamela Voorhees. And then like a couple days later, I was like, oh my God, they're having Pamela Voorhees. And I think the reason why I was thinking about it is because I just subscribed to this guy on YouTube. I wish I could remember his channel name. But he reviews all these horror toys. And like he had like a top 10 list of all the Jason toys, top 10 list of Freddy Krueger. Because I was doing research because I want to know which Freddy Krueger to get. Because I want to display him like, it's a boy. I want to do that, but I don't want to pay too much, right? So I found his channel. And I saw that they made the little Pamela Voorhees, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could have a Pamela Voorhees. And I think, yeah, like I said, I told my mom this. And then I can't believe it. Like, literally, here she is, Pamela Voorhees. And I'm so excited. And, of course, I had to pre-order because, like, I don't know what they said. They said, like, pre-order now, limited edition. I was like, well, shit, I got to order it now. And, of course, I'm going to open it because I've been waiting, a couple of years to get this, at least 15 years, because I love Pamela Voorhees. She's awesome. She's the one who started this whole thing. And of course, those who know, I am a Friday the 13th fan because I have that box set that I've been covering up with signatures, which is really cool. Dude. I've been thinking this year, it's been crossing my mind, like, do I want to do Comic Cons this year? It's like really been crossing my mind for the first time in a long time because I felt like last year was like the peak. Like I can't do any better. Like I met April O'Neil, I met Christina Ricci, I met all these people. Like, how do I top that? How do I top, meeting my favorite people? Like, so this year I've been like, do I still do it? But I got it because I want to meet Robert Englund, and I got to meet the Jason because like he's like the last two Jasons I need. I need Jason from Freddy versus Jason, and then I need the Jason from Jason Part 5, the fake Jason. Well, yeah, here she is. Oh, it's so cool. And I love the reveal in the movie. I don't know if you those who have seen the movie. So hang on, let me cover my face because it's auto-focusing on my face. But I love in the movie because after everyone's dead, the final girl is like running around and then she runs into Pamela. And Pamela's just so friendly. She's like, hi there, I'm Pamela Voorhees. And you think she's there to save the day. Because even when I watched the movie, I thought she was there to save the day. It never even crossed my mind that she was going to be revealed to be the killer because I was like, oh, good. Someone's going to save her. And then, no. Fucking Pamela's there to kill the camp counselors because they weren't watching Jason. They weren't paying attention. And it's so good. Yep, so she comes a little I won't say Bowie knife. I'd say hunting knife, right? She comes a little knife that goes in her little knife thing right there. And I like her outfit too because in the movie all you see are the pants because you see the POV of the feet walking on the ground or, it's so good. And then she has all her weapons. She has her little bow and arrows because she takes out some of the camp counselors with the bow and arrows. That's great. And she also comes with the machete, of course. A little bow oar and an axe. Oh, that's right. She gets the girl right in the face with the axe. It's so good. Oh, and the arrow goes through Kevin Bacon's neck. Oh, man. I know people find that first one boring, but I like it. It's the proto one. It's like it's okay because that was like the first one to do it. You know what I mean? Because other ones that do that is like it's kind of boring. It's like you got to have some sort of catch. What's the catch? What's the connection? What do you get? Like that's why I like My Bloody Valentine because the connection there is like they set up the kills and the lore of the story of the town. And I don't know. There's like lore to that town, which I love. It's like you got to bring something to your slasher film, and I feel like the original Friday the 13th gets away with it because like it's revealed to be the mom at the end, and that it's so simple. Kids go to the camp, set up. They're going to be counselors, and they're trying to clean up the campsite. Because it's closed down, so they got to clean it up, repaint all the stuff. They're going to open up in a couple weeks or a couple days, and they're just trying to refresh the place. And then Pamela comes there. And I don't know. It's also cool. It's also interesting because it kind of it's kind of like a snapshot of the time. Because in the beginning, it opens up with the little camp counselor girl. She's hitchhiking, right? And it's like the end of the era where you could hitchhike and be fine and whatever. And now it's like you're going into the 80s, the dangerous 80s where you're going to get killed if you go out by yourself, because that's exactly what happens. She's hitchhiking, and then she hitchhikes with Pamela Voorhees. You don't know it's Pamela Voorhees at the time, but then it's like, oh shit! It's like the It's the end of an era. Like we're done with the 70s. Let's move into the 80s. You know. So she comes with several heads. This is definitely like the kill her, mommy, kill her. I will, Jason. And then this is like when she's like, oh, she's like bitch slapping little Alice, because at the end of the movie, like she's like just bitch slapping Alice across the what do you call it, the campsite. So that's that face. And then this is another one where I think she's like right before she gets her head torn off. It's so good. I should also say that too. My favorite Jason is the Baghead Jason. The Baghead Jason's the best. Just because like that's another one that's simple, but it adds to the lore of Friday the 13th. Because the first one was just like simple, you know, but the second one, I like the whole campfire aspect of it, and then the Jason coming back from the dead, and then like I like the whole aspect of the campers too, because they're all there. They all have their own personalities, and that one is like one of the last tones where they have their own personalities, but they have their own personalities and all that, and then Jason comes there and messes things up. And I like how the final girl is actually a smart girl where she's trying to use psychology because that's what she's going to school for, and tries to like use her psychology strengths against Jason. I like those movies. I don't know. I like those movies. As you can tell, I like talking about the Friday the 13th ones. Which at one point I need to do a ranking, but I still need to finish watching them all. Like I still haven't seen New Blood. That's the girl with the carry powers. I have not seen that one yet. I haven't seen Jason Goes to Hell, and I need to rewatch Jason X. But everything else I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty aware of. Like I've seen them all enough. Like there's part 3, which is great, one of my favorites, Shelley. Shelley needs a figure. I want a Shelley figure. Part 4, that's fun. It's got little Tommy Jarvis, the families, Gordon. And then there's part 5, fake Jason with all the tits, and that's the one with all the nudity. That's the one you can't watch. And then there's the 6th one, which is awesome. That's my friend CJ. Me and my mom met CJ, and he gave us like 45 minutes of VIP treatment. It was awesome. There's that one, part 6. And then there's 7, which I think is New Blood, part 8, Friday the 13th, where he goes to New York City. That's all on the boat. I do enjoy that one. That one's cheesy. And then I am aware of Jason X, but I feel like I need a refresher. I need a little revamp. Even though I think I know it enough, I might not have to revisit that one. I think I could rank that without having to. I don't know. But there's that one, and then there's Freddy versus Jason, which I feel like is completely different. Like that one's like comic book version. Like all the other ones are like real movie, but like the Freddy versus Jason movie feels like comic book. It really does. And I can see why they wanted to bring Ash into that, because the whole thing with fire and water, it's cheesy, but I think it only works with that movie. And not only that, but like for Freddy Krueger, oh my God, they added so much goddamn lore to that guy. Like those movies are creative and fun to watch, but goddamn, do they add so much lore to his character? Where it's like, okay, come on now, like what is it? What's going on with Freddy Krueger? Because that was another guy I got into way late. I got into Freddy Krueger like last year. I was like, you know what? Let me finally watch these Freddy Krueger movies and get into it. And they're cool movies, but it's like I still like. He's probably on the bottom, even though it's not like a bottom, but he's still on the bottom. Because I love Jason. I love Michael Myers. I love Candyman. Harry Warden. Ghostface. I love all those guys. And like, you know, he's towards the bottom. Let's see. What do we got? I wish Pamela got the respect she deserves. I know people keep saying that first one is boring, and it's like, I know it's boring, but it's of the time, and you got to watch it. Like, you got to put some different goggles on it, you know? You can't watch it as something else. I want someone to recut the first Friday the 13th as something that people will not be called boring. I don't know, though, but I feel like, I don't know how you would recut it. That's the thing. If anything, it's like, I wonder if you could mash part 1 and 2 together. I think that's a possibility. I think that would be cool, because like part 2, I think that first half an hour is just like footage from the ending of the first movie, and then I think it's Alice on the phone like improvising, like I gotta move on, mother. It's like, nah. I think maybe if you could find a way to recut 1 and 2 together, there's a possibility there. Let's see. My favorite Jason is part 7. Oh, I think that's the one I haven't seen. Yeah, that's the zombie looking Jason. That's the one where he's all like, yeah. To me, my favorite looking Jason is definitely Baghead, and I think second place would probably be. Oh my god, I like part 3 Jason. I like that look. I like the little mongoloid with the hockey mask, and then I think part 6 Jason is cool. I do like the zombie. He's cool looking, but I like more of the ghoul. I like the hillbilly looking ones before the zombie Jason, because the zombie Jason's pretty cool. Because in part 6, that's when they bring him back to life, and I do like that look when he comes out with like the worms and shit. That does look cool. That is cool. And then we have here Robert Shea actually wanted to kill Ash. Yep, Freddy's gonna win. It was made. Who knows, man? Who knows? Because that's just ridiculous. They should at least made a video game. Have like 3 different endings, you know. Okay, what are next? I think I'll do another miscellaneous because there's a lot of miscellaneous here. We have Marvel's Electro. I was excited to see this one. I was really, I know when they announce these things, there's like sometimes I'm like, well, I'm never going to see that. I'm going to go to the store and never see that, because there's some figures that if they have it in a store, I'll buy it. But if they're going to have it online, it's like, nah, that's okay. I'm okay. There's rare times where I'll order online. If it's something that I really want, like the Power Girl, I ordered online. I ordered Universal Monsters online, Harry Warden online. There's like certain things that I'll order online, but if I find them in the store, I prefer to find them in the store. I love the hunt. I feel like the Predator from the Predator movies. It's like, nah, ordering online feels like cheating. You got to find them in person. I still feel that way in a certain way. So, of course, Electro comes with all these fake Electro, like that, all that gimmick. I kind of wish they would make like a display a Sandman, because I feel like the Sandman that they made from the live action movie sucks, and that they can't really get the likeness to Jamie Foxx, so they did this one with the little lightning stuff in his face, which is fine. I'm okay with that, because I still like his version. I like his version of Electro. Peter Parker, it's me, Flint Marko. Oh my gosh, classic. But yeah, I'm swapping out his hands because I don't feel like he has fists. I don't know. Fist is a little boring. I feel like he'd be like, I'm Electro. So I'm going to switch out the hands. And then I got to find a way. I don't know how. But I got to find a way to display him with the other Raimi characters, because I have all the Raimi characters. I have Mary Jane, Peter Parker, Goblins, Doc Ock, and what do we call it? Venom, because I have like all the movie characters. I have those guys, and then I have these over here. At some point, that'd be so cool if they made an Emma Stone Gwen Stacy. Because right now I just have a regular Gwen Stacy. I wanted to head swap with her, but I didn't. It didn't work. I think the head swap, because they had different heads. Like I think the one I wanted to swap heads with is like a ball joint, and then this one's like a different head. It's like, damn. And then I have my Andrew Garfield over here. Oh man, I love his outfit. He really does have his little Ugg boots. His little Ugg boots and his little construction guy outfit. That's cool. I like the way I am. Well, he has everything. He's got like a little waist swivel, as you can see here. A little waist swivel. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta find a way. Maybe find some use my fishing string and have them hang down a little bit lower. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like that. But yeah, that's my Electro. Let's see. Time for work. Oh, bye, Besky. Bye, Besky. Or unless you're listening the whole time. I don't know. Beskies. And then we have, don't forget, you're getting a surprise. I'm scared, Becky. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me, Becky? Why? Okay, we're going with McFarlane next. McFarlane. And I have the Batman Begin. I'm so glad they made this outfit. I think I've always said this on my live stream, but I'll say it again for those who are new. I always wanted to see, what do you call it? I wish in Batman, what's it called? The Dark Knight Rises, I wish that he had to go back to his Batman Begins suit. That'd have been so awesome. because that's the only suit that would have been in Gotham, right? It would have been his old suit. It would have been amazing. Like, okay, I got to go back to my roots. I got to go back to what I started with. Batman Begins, because he lost everything. But no, he goes there in his Batman Dark Knight outfit, and then he gets stabbed. Fucking lame. Fucking lame. Oh man. It depends on what day I'm watching Dark Knight Rises. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I love Dark Knight Rises, and sometimes I'm like, this is ass. Oh, this is all the single piece. Nice. I always wonder what that is, because sometimes McFarlane would have like all one piece. I wonder if it's a different factory or something. I feel like I would waste my question if I were at a Comic-Con. I'd be like, Mr. McFarlane, sir, like in packages, sometimes it was 2 pieces of plastic and sometimes it was 1. Was there a reason for that, Snarf? That would be my question. Of all the questions to ask him, that would be my lame-ass question. And of course, I'd want to hear Daddy McFarlane. I want to hear what he says. I think he'd be like, oh, yeah, this is the reason why it's so cool. Where you have different factories and they have different things. He'd be cool. I know he's losing the license, but I wish he made that Batman helicopter from Batman 66. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so this Batman Begins comes with alternate hands of him holding his batarangs. What's that? Back up. Someone told me what's in the inside that counts. Bruce? I like how she never gave anyone else that advice. It'd been so funny. She's like, I've told a lot of people that advice. You're not limiting it. No, she only told one person. I was told it matters what's on the inside that counts about what I do personally. And she's like, I tell a lot of people that. I know. I read it on the back of a magazine. I read it in the Reader's Digest. I don't know who you are, sir. That would have been hilarious. But here he is. He's Batman Begin. Oh man, I love that outfit. Because it was so huge. It was like hulking. It was an awesome outfit. It was a huge suit. Oh man. It's too bad he lost the license, because it would have been great to see like a Brandon Routh, like Superman standing next to this. Oh, that'd have been so awesome. But yeah, I love this Batman Begins outfit. It's so cool. I'm gonna swap that hand. Oh, I just tossed that. I tossed it on the table, damn it. On my desk. But this one I'd rather have him have 2 fists. Or maybe I should have him like posed with the darts. Maybe I will. Maybe I will, podcast. Maybe I will. It is devotion to get on down. Let's see here. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. Damn it. Where'd I put it? Well, I know it's on the desk. It's fine. I'll swap it out later. Batman Begin. Oh, that's so cool. And there's no blemishes on this guy. I thought there was when I picked him up. I'm like, oh, I think there's a blemish. But no, there's no blemish. He's cool. Oh, I might put him up there because I have my bat signal up there. I might put him with the Christian Bale Batman from up there. I might put him up there. That's funny. I have the Mattel Dark Knight over there. Oh, this is so cool. I really like the detail. I know I could probably try to show you guys, but I don't know if you guys can see it. I like the detail on this outfit here. I really like what they did. And it's kind of why I don't like the Batman Begins. Well, no, I don't like the Dark Knight outfit. It's because it's too busy. But this one, it just feels like it feels right. It feels tactical. It feels like the armor Batman would be wearing. I feel like the Dark Knight is too SWAT team. And I feel like this is a guy who's paid money to make his own armor. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wish that no one made Elseworld Batman films. Hmm. She's been lurking. Becky's lurking. She's so lurking. Let's see what else. I give great surprises. Oh dear. Oh God, Becky, what did you give me? I'm scared. I'm scared, Becky. Oh God, Becky, what'd you give me? Becky. The reason why I'm scared of getting surprises or gifts from friends is because I am a guy who owns most of the stuff that I want. So whenever someone tries to surprise me something, I'm scared. Although Becky did send me a surprise that I did not have, which was Harry Met Sally. That was an excellent surprise. But she got that from here because I'm like, I don't own it. And she's like, good, I'm ordering for you. Um, but to this comment, I wish Nolan made Elseworld Batman films. I think he made the appropriate amount of Batman films. I'm glad that he's back to doing his own kind of thing. Because I don't like, I don't want to say don't like. I like when directors are able to move on from the superhero movies and do other things. I don't know. Like, do your one or two or whatever you want to do of superhero movies and then get out. Don't get stuck. Because I feel like that one guy I don't like, that Takia Waititi or whatever, the guy who did the Thor movies, he needs to stay away from superhero movies and just do what he wants to do. Stop making movies ironically. Okay, we're going from the miscellaneous pile. We're doing Toy Story. I thought this was really cool. They're doing like a little toy line for Disney movies. They did like Aladdin. They did the one that's coming up. I don't know what the hell it is. The new Pixar movie, which is probably going to flop. What else did they do? Oh yeah, they did Lion King and Incredibles of this. But I picked this up because I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Because I love Toy Story. Even though they're making another Toy Story where I'm like, stop it. Stop making Toy Story movies. Like, you can make all the toys you want, but god damn it, do you have to keep making the movies? Ugh. It's like, of course I'll be there because I need to see this out till the end. But it's like, they did such a good job wrapping it up with 3 movies. That 4th movie, ugh. He oh my god, he left his friends for a charlatan. He left his friends for someone he knew for 3 years. Oh my god. That breaks my heart every time I think about it. Like, he literally left his family of 30 years. 30 years they were traveling in garbage and living together. And he left them for a fucking toy he knew for 3 years who was completely different than the woman he left. That's messed. That's messed up, guy. That's messed up. And then, like, I like how he's fought for so many years to get being played with, right? He avoided going to, Sunnyside. Oh, he tried to not go to Sunnyside or whatever. He tried to avoid going to the museum in Japan. And then all of a sudden he's like, I'm tired of being a toy. It's like, what the fuck? You asshole. You just put all these toys through everything and you're like, you don't want to be a toy anymore? You don't want to live with them anymore? You're just tired now after all these years of trying? I don't know. Like, he could have easily just rolled up and died, but he didn't die. He kept fighting. I don't know. That 4th one is just weird juju. Everything around it. It's just, everything is weird about it. I don't like it. Like, weird decisions are made. Like, toys that are broken apart are still alive. I know that's kind of established in the first one, but you kind of think if a stuffed animal is ripped in half, you think that that's over. It's done until they're put back together, right? No, they're both living on 2. I don't know. I don't like part 4. I don't like it. These are pretty awesome. I like these. Like, I like the hidden joint there because he literally can bend his knee. That's so cool. And it doesn't look like it does either because it just looks like it's part of the seam. These are really cool. The only issue I have is the hat. The hat, there's like no gription to this. Like, the hat's going to be lost. I get that they probably want to keep that aesthetic on here. Like, oh, look, it's like, smooth woody hat. But it's like, I think either they should have molded it on or had like a little thing that clicks onto it. There's nothing. Or have like a magnet or something. But yeah, that hat is going to get lost. Luckily, it's just going to be displayed here in my Toy Story section. But there's the Woody. Oh man, this is like near perfect. It's just that hat. Like, I have to lose points on the hat. Like, if I were to give this out of 5, I'd have to give it a 3 just because of that hat. Yeah. So there's Woody. And here's Jessie. One of the reasons why I got this is because Jessie is just one of my favorite characters, and I feel like they don't really do enough of Jessie stuff. And again, her joints hidden by her little seam, which is cool. And then Yodelahu. Yeah, I kind of wish she had like a screaming face, like ah, but she just has a big smile, which is fine. And again, her hat. And here's Bullseye. I do like his feet lock in, so you could probably have him like do that and stand, but you could also have him like running, and they all lock in, so that's good. They lock into the different poses that you need. That's what you need for this kind of guy, because you need to put the figures on there, so he needs to stay put while the other ones can be moved. I do like the movement on him as well, just left and right. All right. And the tail does move, so you can have him like, oh, just standing still, but he's running like the Bullseye. That's so good. All right. So there's Bullseye. Bullseye! Oh, yeah, that's being made. They already said that. They've already said that Toy Story 5 is being made. But I don't know where the hell they're going to go with it. I don't know what else more is to be done. Let's see. What are next? I'll show this off because I want to display it. They made a new Garfield wall cling. A little window cling. This was sold at Walmart for their Easter section. Garfield is ready to join your road trip. I thought this was adorable. I even bought one for my friend in the UK because over there they don't have much Garfield stuff, so I got her some Garfield stuff. So I got her this. At some point I got to mail it because like the box is, I think, pretty much filled at this point. So whenever I have enough cash and time to go to the post office and mail it, I'll probably do that soonish. And I got to do it. I got to figure out when she's moving, because she is moving. She just bought a house. I'm so proud of her. She's like, I just bought a house. Oh my god! So I'm going to figure out where she's living. Should I wait until she moves into her new place, then send the box? But yeah, she loves Garfield. And I just felt bad for her because I'm like, oh my god, there's no Garfield stuff over there. I'm going to send you all the Garfield stuff we have over here, because with the Garfield movie, there's been a mini resurgence of Garfield items, and I think that's really cool. I'm taking full advantage of it because I've always liked Garfield. Because really, the top tier characters, if you're going to not fail and give me something, just give me a Garfield or a Snoopy, and you're good in my book. Hell, even a Scooby-Doo character, because he's top tier for me as well. So if you give me one of those things, you're good. Don't give me a Batman, because I have specific Batman things I like. Here they are together. Garfield and Snoopy. Aww. Love them. But yeah, I want to display him. I want to put him in my front window or something, so he's looking out. So, and it's so funny too, because when I got him, I'm like, I really want to display him, but I got to wait for my unboxing show. Drat. I gotta wait. Okay, so what are next? Let's see. Oh, I ordered this because whenever I do a video project, I always do something to this item represents that project. So when I've been working on my YouTube poop for Scooby-Doo, I bought this to represent that. Because I don't think it's the same one, but it looks pretty close to the one that was in the Orpheus for the Win Scoops videos. Because it's like, oh no, they got Freddy, and then he's back in the claw machine. Son of a bitch! But I got this to mark the occasion for my Scooby-Doo YouTube poop, so that's cool. This is the Freddy I ordered. I want to get the other ones, but it's they're a little pricey. I got the Fred because I'm like, well, I want Fred the most, so I'll get Fred first, and then everyone else I'll get later. But I think the most expensive one is Shaggy. Scooby second, and then Daphne and Velma. They usually sell them together, and I don't like that. Oh, this is cool. I can't open it on the stream, but I will show it and talk about it. So I follow, I think it's called Jurassic Collectibles, where this guy loves dinosaurs, and he'll review Jurassic Park stuff and just Jurassic Park toys and dinosaur toys in general. Whoever makes dinosaur toys, he usually knows about them. And I saw his review on this, and I thought this was one of the coolest things ever. It's Zuru Robo Alive. So what's inside this is a dinosaur that has a little gun on top or something, some kind of mechanical thing on it. And then it comes a little canister of DNA, and you put that on top of it, and it lights up, and it's really cool. But the problem is it's got goop, and it's clean goop. When you pour it out, you could easily take the goop off the toy and it won't affect the toy. But I cannot open it in here. I'd have to open it in the kitchen. but I'm not in the kitchen right now. But I just wanted to show this off because I thought this was really cool. There's 3 of them. There's like a Triceratops type guy. There's a T-Rex and a Velociraptor one. I don't know which one this one is. I don't think it even says it on here. I don't know if there's a number on here that tells me. But I got this just because it looked cool in his review, and I was like, oh, that's neat. And the goop looked clean, like pretty clean. I was like, okay, that's fun. Because I don't like the goop that's like too goopy, like you gotta rinse off, but like, from the looks of it, it looked like a pretty good, clean stuff. I just don't want to risk it in here because there's like a carpet rug and there's like electronics. Don't want to risk it. But anyway, just wanted to shout this out because this is cool. I like that. Because not only that, but like you get to build the dinosaur because the dinosaurs in here are different pieces. And I think his body, because it has batteries, is like wrapped up. But it's so cool. I like that. I do like that they have these little fun, like kind of quote unquote STEM toys for kids. So that's cool. I wanted to get one of those, at least one. I don't need all 3. This one I'm not going to open. This one's just for a display piece in my office because I have a little Buffalo Bill shrine. But I found this at Savers. Someone got rid of these. I remember how hard to find these were when these first came out. This is a Buffalo Bill's little people set. These were so hard to find. People were going to Wegmans and buying all those little people stuff. And now it's like you can order it online. You can get it secondhand or whatever. And this one's not even that collectible because it's kind of damaged. But still, I don't want to open it. This is going to my Bill shrine at work. So there you go. I just want to show that off. And we finish off one miscellaneous box. So that's good. I'm going to go to the thing. Maybe I got a message here. Let's see. I got a message. No message. What else? Oh, that's Stuart. Stuart liked my comment. I want to have a Garfield collection. I have a mini one. I have baby Garfield, like a cool like mini baby Garfield with like a little thing. He's awesome. I have a Garfield that's like this big. And then I have a Garfield, another baby Garfield, little plush, a little baby Odie. Or it was regular Odie. It could be a regular Odie. And then there's regular Garfield from the Garfield movie. And then I have Garfield stuff. I have a lot of Garfield stuff now. I have a Garfield Funko Pop. I have the Garfield stuff from the Five Below. I have little Garfield from Wendy's toy that I got from when I was a kid. But yeah, I have a mini Garfield collection. I've been helping my friend in the UK get some of the stuff because all the stuff here is amazing. I love it. What do we got here? What do we do? I think I'm going to open this. I think this one's interesting. I bought this Gem in the Holograms toy just because I thought it was cool. And I do have some dollies over here, and I think she'd fit well in the dolly collection. But yeah, she's pretty huge. Plays the theme song. I just like that things like we're still nostalgic for the 80s, and it's been like 40 years. We've been nostalgic for the 80s longer than the 80s existed. And I just love how like whatever is old is new again. It can't miss you if you don't leave. But yeah, I wanted to get it just to have it. I'm like, yeah, I want to have this Gem in the Holograms. And she was one of the few things that have made to that, just wanted just to have it because I have one of those stupid, what they called? Not gremlins. Oh, troll dolls. I have one of those classic troll dolls up there. And then I know they also sell one of those My Buddy dolls. I was pretty close to getting a My Buddy doll, but I decided to get Gem in the Holograms instead. I'm like, that's my length. I'm not going to get My Buddy doll. I'm just going to get this Gem in the Holograms. And she's like girthy. I don't know if she has electronics in her. She might have the sound box inside her because she's pretty huge. She's huge. She's huge. Yeah, she's kind of girthy. Oh my god, what the fuck is she made of? What the fuck? Is there electronics in her? Where's the instructions? Because guys, I'm not kidding. Like, she is heavy. She's like unreasonably heavy. Where I'm like, the batteries have to be inside her, but I don't know how to activate her. Do you just move her arm? God, does her arm even move? Yikes! How the hell? Yeah, she's a girthy. It's weird. So. To explain, like Barbie dolls are like hollow plastic. So they're not like thick, they're not heavy. But like she's definitely heavy for some reason, and I don't know why. That's so cool. There's like a little lithogram ticket here. And then let's see what her instructions are. Yeah, usually dolls are like hollow plastic, but she feels like thick, like something inside her. There's something happening here. What it is, ain't it? Really? So she's just heavy plastic. Like that's like a solid body. Like it's not hollow plastic. Like that's, I don't know whose idea that was, whose thought process that was to have solid plastic in this. But that is solid plastic. Like none of that's hollow. Like that's I don't know what they were thinking. You're thinking like, oh yeah, she's just a doll. She'd be hollow. Like that's weird. That is super weird. I wonder what the thought process was on that one. So she comes with her microphone, little brush, little glasses. I have no idea what the premise of the show is. I just wanted to have this because it's like cheesy, nostalgic 80s stuff. And I'm like, I like that. I like cheesy, nostalgic 80s stuff. Can't miss you, you don't leave. She must come with 2 different outfits. No, those are like pajamas. Why would she need heels for her pajamas? That's weird. I'm really curious about the thought process of the solid plastic. That's weird because I've been collecting like dolls for like a couple years now, and they're like all hollow plastic. And not only that, not only hollow plastic, but like light plastic. Because they want to shave. They want to save on shipping and all that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the electronic is in her base. Oh god, I might get flagged. I was just thinking, oh shit, they might say copyright. I'm like, oh crap. That's weird. What a weird thing. I'm really, again, because all she comes with is like little pajamas, but yeah, she comes with other heels. It's like weird, even like a little nightcap. Go to sleep. Truly outrageous, truly outrageous. So I guess it switches between microphone stand and doll stand, which I'm going to use the doll stand because this girl is thick. That's so weird. I got to look it up. I want to know the thought process. I want to know what happened. Is this like a remake of the old doll? Was there a doll like this that came out in the 80s that was solid thick like this? Because this, like, you could beat somebody up with this. That's interesting. And you think they would go with the lighter to save on the money for the shipping and handling and all that. But no, she's like, I would say she's at least a pound, maybe. She definitely weighs like more than she should. Just interesting. Yeah, I'll have her pose like The Rock. The Rock says, why don't you have a big giant glass of shut up juice? So there's Gem. I don't like, that's weird. I gotta look it up. I'm curious. I'm very curious. And I do like that she comes with a VIP lanyard. I might use this. I might just use that for like legit items. I like that. It just says VIP. Does it come with like a little badge? No? Oh, there might be. There's more stuff in here. Oh wait, is that part of the box? Hang on, Pascal. Okay, so all right, so I don't see any other things there, but she comes with like this little film reel, or not film reel, but film strip. It looks like a sticker, and it has all the like concept art or production art. I'll throw that in my sketchbook. That's cool. That's neat though. But I wonder why. I wonder if this is this a recreation? Does it say in here? Transform into Jericho. Oh, it's not even pajamas. Jericho is like legitimately like that's an like it's supposed to look like that, but it doesn't look like that. It looks like pajamas. This looks like fucking something that would this looks like Geppetto would wear that to sleep. But it's supposed to be her alternate identity, I guess. That's hilarious. It's supposed to look like that. Transform into Jericho. 16 pieces. Truly outrageous gem. Off stage, she's Jericho, the cool executive of Starlight Music Corp. On stage, she's Gem, the hottest new rock star in the hit music scene. Gem doll, 2 fashion outfits, 2 pairs of shoes, glasses, microphone, hair comb, lanyard with collectible card, sticker sheet, concert ticket. Oh, collectible card. Okay. Where's the collectible card? Collectible card. Huh. I didn't see that in there. Collectible card, eh? Well, if I do find it, I'll find it afterwards because I always do a thorough cleaning afterwards. Because that's how I found my Days Confused stickers. Because I remember thinking like, oh, I guess my Days Confused stickers didn't come inside the box. They did. They were just like wrapped to the box. But I'll find it. Don't worry. Don't worry, Poscat. It's just I can't see it now, and I don't see a collectible card here. Interesting. All right. We'll go to NECA next. NECA, Bobecca. How long have we been doing this? 2 hours and 21 minutes. Oh, my God. All right, let's just keep going. We'll do a speed run. Because even I'm getting tired. I'm like, I'm tired, Captain Dog. I'm tired. That's why I started early, because I knew this was going to go long. Oh, I didn't even say what I'm opening. So the thing I'm opening is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark Commando. So in the movie Mistress of the Dark, she turns into like Rambo for one scene, and she's like, "You're looking for me," and she like blows up the truck. Wait, does she blow up a truck, or am I thinking of the commercial? I think she blows up like a building. But anyway, I like that movie. It's cute. It's a cute little movie, and I guess the knife fell out. Fuck. Oh no! Well, I guess like I said before, I'll find it. There it is. I found her knife. Okay, give me a second. I'll pick it up. Yeah, usually these things clicked in, but none of those things clicked in, so a lot of the accessories moved. So there's her little knife, and then I'll go over here with the accessories. But I like this version. I like the Commando version of Elvira. Because I have the regular one, and then I have her red dress. I think there's a Christmas one. Ugh. I forgot if the Christmas one is exclusive, or if I could order it. Because I would love the Christmas one. Oh shit, she's strapped in. Where are my scissors? I don't want to stab myself. Hang on. Yeah, she has a Christmas outfit. Oh, this is so badass. Yeah, this is from that part of the movie. That's cool. Hang on. Let me get all her pieces if I can. If I can. Truly outrageous. Now I got the theme song in my head. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Never watched that cartoon in my life. I should, though. I'm sure it's cheap on eBay. Okay, so she has it over her shoulder. Okay, good. I'll do just that. You looking for me? If you guys haven't seen that movie, that's pretty good, too. It's a fun movie. It's not perfect. Hell, I don't even think I would even consider it good. It's fun. It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie that I would recommend if you haven't seen it. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Yeah, I wouldn't even say like it's good. It's kind of shit, but it's fun. That's why it gets away with it, because Elvira is such a fun character. She gets away with having like a crap movie because like it's fine. It's like it's nothing to like. It's not even cult classic worthy. You know what I mean. But it's fun to watch. Like I would put it on the same level of like Maximum Overdrive, where it's like it's not a good movie, but it's a hell of a fun time to watch. I guess that is cult classic. What am I saying? Skip that. Reverse it. But yeah, if you have the chance, watch Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Oh, that's so bitchin'. That's awesome. I love that. Trying to figure out a pose so I can show you guys what it's fun enough to look at. Well, that's cool. Commander Elvira. Yeah, that's from the end of the movie where she has to fight back. That's so cool. I love that. And she comes with an alternate faceplate. I like that. It's one of those even though it was made in the 80s, it's one of those 90s movies because you know those 90s movies how it was like um, Adam's Family and Beverly Hillbillies, where they all had to do with like money issues. It's the same thing happened to Elvira. It was a money issue thing where she's like, I need money. I want to go to Vegas and have a show, but I need to have money to start the show. So she moves to this town thinking that she could sell her house because she gets this house from her dead uncle or dead aunt. Either way, there's like witchcraft involved, and she gets the little witchcraft journal book, which is right here. It's a little fun movie though, little fun thing. Nothing too serious, and if you take it too serious, then what the hell? It's honestly one of those ones like you can't complain about it. It's like, yeah, it's fun. It's like who cares? Who cares if the budget's too low? It's a fun movie. It's fun. It's almost like review proof. It's like it's a fun movie. Like I can't shit on it. I love Elvira so much with her with the bandana is so cool. Oh yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, this is awesome. I like that. But I definitely want to get the Christmas outfit because the Christmas outfit is like her in like a little Santa outfit. It's like, I want that too. I want it. Because I have her regular one in the red dress. Those are solid. Okay. Oh, we're almost done here. We got one of each. We have one miscellaneous left, one NECA, and one McFarlane. So we just did NECA. Let me do the McFarlane. I almost didn't get this, but I figured, you know what? McFarlane's almost done with his toy line. And I do like the design of this toy because it looks really cool. I really do like this. I had to get it. Because I almost put it down. I'm like, no, I got to get it. I can't just put it down. So this is like the Max Fleischer Superman, I believe, or at least based on his first appearance, Superman. So that's so cool. Here's a little picture on the back. That's awesome. But I liked his face. I like his little like anime face. Like, kawaii, kawaii. Someone sure is a wiggle. Let's see. Where the hell did I put my scissors? Oh man, I'm glad I took tomorrow off so I can just clean up all this boxes in here and put everything away. It's gonna be sad though. There's no unboxing for like a whole other month though. But I had to pick them up. Had to. Couldn't put them down. Because I really like the McFarlane run of DC toys. And yeah, it's like my last ditch effort to support McFarlane. Man, it'd be so cool if they let him keep like some stuff. Like I wish he could keep Batman 66. I really like what he was doing with that. And even with the superpowers, I feel like he was like fans were really enjoying the superpower stuff he was doing. I don't think he can. I think he lost all of it. So this Superman comes with the clock case. Oh, I like everything about this guy. This is cool. I know there's probably just like a generic body that they use for every Superman, but I like it. And now looking at this, I think this would be like the perfect body to do like a custom Space Ghost. Like you'd have to find a different head, of course, but like I feel like this is a good body for a Space Ghost. Because I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about making a custom Space Ghost. But I think with the amount of money I'd have to put into making custom Space Ghosts, just buy the old Diamond Select that's on eBay. You know what I mean? I also bought it for the hands. I do like the open hands. They're a good accessory for other figures. Oh, that's so good. I was going to swap out his hands, but I do like that. That's just that classic Superman pose. That's fucking boss, dude. That's so cool. I really like the look of this figure. I'm glad I didn't put him down. No regrets. That's fucking cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm not going to swap out his hands. I was going to do it, but changed my mind. I changed my mind, George Bailey. All right. What do we got? I think we'll keep him for last. All right. We'll do the miscellaneous. First of all, I want to do this little joke. For those who know. If you know, you know. I thought this was funny. In fact, I want to use it to inspire some of the stuff I'm going to do my sketchbook. But, like, this is great. If you know, you know. So I like to collect the Barbie Extra, but Barbie Extra they stopped doing. So I noticed that they had these new Barbie Deluxe style, which is pretty close to the Barbie Extra. So what they do is like they actually do like the old school stuff where it's like actual clothing and design and accessories and stuff. And I like that. I like when they do that with the Barbie stuff. And I don't have like, I was going to say I don't have a huge collection, but it probably is a huge collection because it's mostly of that Barbie Extra line they did. And again, like I said before, because that's a hulking solid plastic. This is light. And even the box they have it in, like, so 2 Barbies are the size of 1 Barbie, which is a curious thing that they would do for the packaging. Yeah, but I like this Barbie Deluxe line. I think they have 3 of them out right now. I wanted to get the other ones, but I was like, I don't really have that much space. Because I got these ones because I'm like, I only have enough space for those 2. But like, I don't have enough space for like a 3rd or a 4th. But I have enough space for 2 extras. I have enough space for Gem and this one. I was just remembering when I had Anthony on my show and we were talking about toys and I'm like, I like the Barbie Extra, and he like snickered, and it just reminded me of that scene from Jingle All the Way, like, you laughing at me, Mr. Ponytail Man? I know you. I know your kind. You're the kind who puts a trash can right in front of the mailbox. Oh, you laughing at me? I don't know. I just have a nostalgia feeling for the old school Barbie toys. Because when I was a kid, like I had I don't know how I got it. I must have begged for it or wanted it or something. But somehow as a kid, I ended up with the Baywatch series one where it came, or I think it was the Baywatch. It came with a dolphin and it had like a little trigger and make the sound. But like, yeah, she had like a little beach gear and everything. And I must have asked for it because I had it. You know, I don't know if people just give it to me just to give it to me, but I had the Barbie, you know, from the Baywatch show. I think that's what started the collection way back when. I should look it up. I wonder how much it is now on eBay. Just see if I can upgrade. Because like mine's old and beat and, you know, used. But this is cool. I like this. I like her. Look at, oh, let me put her bracelet back on. Where'd the bracelet go? Shit, I put her bracelet. I probably just threw it up there. I've just been throwing all the accessories on my desk, and it used to be easier, but now I'm kind of further away, and they just fall to the bottom of the desk. Damn it. Anyway, she looks nice. I like her. She's got like a little necklace that says Barbie, a little purse. She has a little jewel necklace or a little diamond or pearl thing that she's wearing. I do like the stockings, and I do like that it's like the real posability. Like this is almost like they're fashion dolls, almost like they're they have a special collector toy line on like Mattel.com. But yeah, I like this. I even like her little hair in the front. That's cool. But yeah, I like when how they do this for like the main line. It's not like just like the special collectors. This is for like everyone to enjoy. It's the John Hammond mindset. Everyone in the world has a chance to collect a nice looking Barbie toy that isn't ass. Because a lot of them are ass. Because they're just solid. It's like, what do you do with it? I guess it's just like you're supposed to pretend or whatever, but it's just like, I feel bad for little girls. Like, what do you do? How do you have fun with something that's just like, how do you do it? So last but certainly not least, the main event, the head honcho, the 50th anniversary, Leatherface. So for those who don't know, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love them all. They all have their own different things. Leatherface is like Batman. Like you could do anything with Leatherface. It's awesome. Like they're all different versions, and you can't have one without the other because they all inspire each other in some certain way, or there's some sort of like loose canon that connects them. But like I like Leatherface, and I like all the different versions. Like I said, he's like Batman. He's like Superman. There's like different versions of the character that exists that do certain things that you want, or you know, like if you want the cool badass Leatherface, then that's the 2003 one. And if you want like the brutal Leatherface, then you probably want the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. And then if you want like what's another one? Like if you want like the OG scared, little boy, little kid, basically that's this OG one. This is the OG Leatherface. But yeah, Leatherface can be anything. And that's what I really like. He could be like cartoon. He could be so comic book, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Like that's comic book. And I feel like even Part 3 is sort of comic book too, because he has like, oh, there's the bracelet. Oh shit. All right, let me put the bracelet on her. I just found the bracelet. It was on my laptop. On my laptop. Everyone in the world has a chance to collect a Bobby. But yeah, there's a little pearl bracelet. All right, good. Done. But as I was saying, yeah, I like Leatherface just because every different version there's something good about it. And I was saying Part 3 is sort of comic book because he has the big giant cartoonish chainsaw. Even the teaser trailer, like the whole sort of Excalibur, that's cool. And then what else in Part 3? I do like he has aspects of the sad child because he's trying to play with the toy, and it's like a person's face, and it keeps saying FOOD, and it's like a person. What else happens in Part 3? Part 3, oh yeah, the whole family. I like the whole family dynamic in there. I like how they have the pretty boy Viggo Mortensen, like he traps the people to get him inside the house. I do like the cook they have in that movie. He's sort of different than the original cook. Because he has like the leg braces, right? If I recall correctly. Yeah. Yeah, but each one has their own different like universe and ideas, and I don't know, it's so cool. So this is just the regular pretty lady version, just him like, but I want to change it to this jacket so I can have him like holding the chainsaw. So let's. Oh, I see your comment. I hope Texas Chainsaw Massacre 22 gets a sequel. That'd be cool. I always wanted a sequel to the reboot. I thought that'd be so interesting because it's been 20 years since the 2003 Platinum Dunes movie. I always thought it'd be interesting to have Jessica Biel come back as her character, and that the badass Leatherface came back. And then not only that, do you bring back that character, but you somehow like wrap it all around, like to reference the other movies. Like you have Matthew McConaughey in that movie as well. Like he plays like maybe a family member that's like a mayor of the town that helps them get away with shit. But he's sort of like the character from Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 4. I think that'd be so cool for a movie, you know? I think that's what my Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie would be. I would try to reference everything. Like all the characters from the first movie exist. Oh no, hang on. It would be the 2003 universe, right? But then you got to have some characters from parts 2, 3, like the other ones. Like Viggo Mortensen could have like a cameo as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. Does he have extra hands? Oh yeah, I just put him up here. Shit, I just mixed them all up. Well, how does he hold the chainsaw? Are those his hands? Those are tiny. Well, there's one. Okay. So swapping out his hands so he could hold the chainsaw. Does he have the pose on here? Oh, they don't have it. I want the pose of him swinging that chainsaw. Like, how do you pose it? I think that's the closest thing on here to it. Hang on. Let me get it situated. So on the side of the box, they have it like that. Oh, no. Okay, so... No, that is on the bottom. All right. Yeah, I kind of want to do like the swinging pose, you know, at the end of the movie because I just swapped it to the end of the movie. But yeah, Leatherface is sort of an important character to me. I'm not going to say sort of. He is because for years I was Leatherface for Halloween, and I just love this character. I love the character so much because I love those movies so much. They're all different. And it's always find it funny too whenever people try like to shit on the other movies. I'm like, no, they all have meaning. They all have different things. You know, I like the 2003 one because the 2003 I don't think gets enough credit because a lot of these reboots or requels they don't really introduce new characters or characters that you really care about or things that or characters that redefine the series. The 2003 movie does. It introduces Arlie Ermy as the guy, as that Sheriff Hoyt, I believe his name is, or yeah, Sheriff Hoyt. Yeah, they introduce him as that character, and he's almost his own like universe. That's almost his own world, and I don't think they get enough credit. I don't think they get enough credit for introducing a new character that's almost better than the other characters that have been introduced before. So there's that. But yeah, I love Leatherface. And I think I have all the ones for figures anyway. I have the 2003 one. I have the Butcher one, or whatever they've released so far for like figures like this. I don't have the 1/6. The only 1/6 scale one I have is the 2003 one because I have a custom Jessica Biel character from that movie. But anyway, so cool. At some point, I got to do a whole live stream and just talk about all the movies. I don't even know if I could rank them because I don't know. It'd be hard to rank because they all kind of like they all are basically the same, but some of them have different high points and low points. I think it'd have to be that like, what's your favorite thing? What's your least favorite thing? And like, what are the the highlights? I think I would have to be something like that. It's not like Friday the 13th where it's like, oh, there's a clear ranking of which is better and what you like. But with Texas Chainsaw, it's like they all remake the same shit, but there's different parts in each one. So it would have to be a different kind of show. But at some point, I want to do that. But yeah, this is cool. Finally. Oops. So they made the arms like you can pop them out because you switch out the jacket, but they come out very easily. So that's fine, I guess. Oh, this is so cool! Like this is like the definitive version. Like you think of Leatherface, you usually think of this guy right here. That's cool. Oh, that's so cool! Ah! Oh man, I love horror movies, dude. That's why I have my horror section here. I love them all. I got my Ghostface, got my Ash Williams, Harry Warden, Norman Bates, Hannibal Lecter, Laurie Strode. Ah, it's so cool. I like your legacy sequel idea. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think it'd be so cool. Like, oops, kick my light. But yeah, I think it'd be so cool just to do a movie where it's a legacy sequel to a reboot, which I don't think has happened before, and then like connect it to the other movies and just like reference those. And I don't know if you watched that live stream, but I'll say it here because who cares? Um, my idea for a cool chase scene for the reboot Leatherface movie I want, it's the opening scene. So the opening scene would be like this. It's like the 4th of July or like some holiday, like they're getting ready for the 4th of July, so they're popping fireworks. Maybe it's like July 2nd or July 1st, because maybe it's a couple of days and the end of the movie is July 4th. But anyway, the opening scene, fireworks are going off at this carnival, and this girl's running away through a field, and she's using the light from the fireworks to run to see where she's going, and then hides in the dark and then runs again or something like that. Either way, it's like that kind of thing where she like sees where she needs to go during the light and then gets up during the dark. And the idea is that she's running away from Leatherface, and then she's using these fireworks, and the music's loud, like "Bye bye, Miss American Pie, drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry." And it's like a carnival, very patriotic, red, white, and blue. Love that idea. Fireworks going off, and it's just spooky because like she has to get down and then get up and then get down. But as she's about to save herself, fucking Leatherface is finally there, right at the fence when she gets to the fence and like fucking chops her up or whatever, catches her. And then that's jump cut to her, like smash cut, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That'd be the opening scene. That's all I got. And then of course you reference the other movies because there's a scene that I have, but it's a reference to like 3 other ones where they get stuck in a police car. And it's sort of a reference to Scream 2, where you're stuck in the police car because you have that metal grate and you can't open the doors. So Leatherface keeps so they get in a car accident, right? And then Leatherface keeps cutting through the fucking roof as they're stuck in that back seat. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Oh, and the other awesome scene. Oh my God, I completely forgot. Oh my God. So since it's a sequel to the reboot, and the reboot took place in 1974, so 20 years after 1974 it would be the 90s, so you could have 90s nostalgia. So my 90s nostalgia would be a packed theater watching Jurassic Park, right? And everyone's like, ooh, cheering the screen of the T-Rex, and then like in the middle of the fucking Rex scene, like Leatherface jumps out of the fucking movie screen and everyone starts screaming, and then as he's like looking around he sees like the girl he's chasing, and then you just cut to him and like the zoom cut, and you just see the T-Rex roaring. It's the scene after the T-Rex pushes the truck over the cliff, so it's like the T-Rex projected on Leatherface as he's standing there staring at her. Oh, that'd be so fucking cool. And it's sort of like a reference to like the Blob, how the Blob attacks the theater, but it's like Leatherface is the chain. Oh my God, I want to see this movie so bad. I want to see my Leatherface so bad. And the reason it'd be so cool for this one, because it's a sequel to the reboot, is that this is the badass Leatherface. This isn't the wimpy scared, it isn't this guy. This is the wimpy scared one. No, this is the badass, like fucking Incredible Hulk, one. Like he'll get shot and keep moving. This is that guy. So that's what I like about it too. I love this idea. But anyway, I think I'll wrap it up. This was a fun live stream. Again, thank you, Mom, for my Easter present, my little Snoopy. And thank you for everyone for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun getting the Pamela Voorhees, Leatherface, Keno, Elvira, a lot of fun stuff today. It's going to be a long time to the next one, though, because this is a huge 2-month pile, basically. But yeah, this was fun. So I think I'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Leave your comment. If you guys are watching this afterwards, leave a comment down below. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Should I do, Friday the 13th ranking, Texas Chainsaw ranking, Nightmare on Elm Street ranking? I'd have to probably read the plot synopsis again, but I have an idea. I finally watched them all. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. And let's see. Good stream. Oh, thank you, Besky. And of course, everyone, if you can, on YouTube, click on Sweet Misery and subscribe to her YouTube channel. She does gaming streams. She's a lot of fun, and she always checks in on you. She makes sure that you had dinner, what you did, and she wants to know. She cares. I love it. She's amazing. She's awesome. Do all the rankings. Yes, I will at some point. And then Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Easter parade. Alrighty. Bye.